What up, everyone? Welcome to my usual pre-stream chat. Can you believe it's been a year since we started this crazy little experiment? I feel like I blinked and the year's over. That's exactly what I see Alan Michael saying in chat too. Can't believe the finale's here. What up, Clemmy? What up, Alan Michael? What up, Tackler and James over on YouTube? Rock and Rolla. Who else have I missed? Low on Life and Cyblade. Shout out to everyone. And Nina. Nina, what are you doing? I have not. I haven't got it yet, Clemmy. Unless it came in the last 2 hours. I haven't checked my porch in 2 hours. I haven't gotten it yet. So I think the unboxing will have to wait till next week. Go check. I'll check after I do the audio check. Yeah, we got some crazy stuff. We got the finale. Shout outs to Rock and Rolla. No, you're fine, Nina. You're fine. Rock and Roller came up with this idea like months ago. I said I kind of want the finale to be like a demon based on a cat because Dom was all the rage. And Dom, I know you're around here somewhere. Where you at, buddy? Come say hi. Come here. Everyone wants to say hi. All right, look how big he's getting. I wouldn't call him a full-grown cat, but look at this. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. He doesn't want to sit in my lap anymore and be a kitty. So, anyways, I wanted a demon kitty, and Rock and Roller was like, "Hey, I got this idea for Sekhmet. He is getting big. I don't know if he's as big as Padme, but he's getting big. He can hold his own against the other cats that are 3 times his size. But yeah, Sekhmet was just like an Egyptian cat god of the sun and like basically murder. So there's like a whole yeah. So I invited every single person that had powers, all 11 of them. The only 2 that last minute had to back out due to work was Juan and Dave, who were both gonna be here and then had to back out, unfortunately. So no, Juan is stuck in a time loop for all of eternity, and Dave is stuck working as well. So he protected himself and then drunked himself and didn't make it to the game, I guess. But the ability we took out of a base of what Rock and Roller was saying, which is sort of like a demon that has to be satiated. And I kind of built on this, which is basically we'll start with the first thing. If any minions are alive, you cannot die. That's just straight up what it is. So the only way to kill the demon is to kill every single minion first. It's going to be very hard for good. Luckily, they're going to have a lot of powers to help them. Then their demon ability is each night star pick a player, they die. If nobody died today, permanently increase this by 1. So if there's no execution or nobody dies, like for instance, the Devil's Advocate protection, or you try to execute the demon and fail, that number increases. So now the demon's killing 2 players. And if it happens again, now the demon's killing 3 players. To balance this, once per game, the Storyteller can make you drunk and reset that number to 1. So it goes back to 1. Yeah, permanently. So the next time you play this script, it goes up again. No, I'm just kidding. But permanently for the case of the game. So the idea is this demon that gets crazy power when it doesn't get the blood it desires until eventually it gets drunk, because apparently what they would do is they would feed it beer, and I think it was dyed red to make it look like blood, and then the demon would get drunk and fall asleep, and that was the only way to stop it. So in this case, we can drunk them once per game, reset the number to 1, and keep going. So we'll probably get up to like a 2-kill demon, maybe a 3-kill demon. It just depends. Depends on what the players do. But yeah, that's what the make you drunk and reset this number to 1. The number is the number of kills. So I couldn't find out a proper way to word this in Clocktower. In Clocktower terms. There was talk about maybe using X, but yeah. What up, Sally? The wording is confused. If anyone can think of a better way, like one of the things, like each night pick X players, they die. If nobody dies today, increase X by 1, and then have the setup text be X starts at 1 or something like that. But so long as you understand the description of it, then we're good. Also, we have a couple of announcements. One for a pretty cool project happening this week, Project Hope. And 2, stick around because I have the skinny. I know the dates for Vegas Clocktower Con next year, and I will be announcing them at the top of the show. So stay tuned, because you're going to want to know so you can make your travel plans to come hang out with us in Vegas next year. All right, let's make sure you can hear everyone.
I'm just saying, we're usually only going to have maybe at most 1 day of no death.
Say hi. Say hi to players, just for audio purposes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Audio.
I think we're good. Chat, just give me a thumbs up if you can. I can see the dials going up, but if you can get that. So one more check. Denny boy, can you roll a dice? I want to make sure the dice are still working.
Oh, I'd love to, Steve. How about one of these?
I forgot about this.
Oh no,
There you go.
I forgot.
71. I see it on screen.
So excited.
Denny, you're not next to me. I can't die to you again.
You have to roll a nat 1 out of 100.
But
You made it.
You did it once.
There are also options that switch player seating, so nobody's safe.
Wait, what?
I think so. I don't remember all the options, but I'm pretty sure we had one that switched player seating in some way.
We do have a new power that came. What was from last month that we have. We don't even know what is yet.
That's true.
I mean,
Ash
I do
knows.
know. I know. I don't remember, but I do know that I have seen it and should know. I can look it up whenever I want.
All right, I'm gonna send us to the going live soon screen. Also, Nina made a really cool cinematic that's gonna set the mood and sort of catch you up on the story so far. So I'm gonna run that, and then when that's done, we'll go into our normal cinematic and get the game going tonight. Since it is Legacy Night, it will be the only game we're playing. So just one good old time. I appreciate everyone for being here and hanging out with me on this finale of the silly idea I had a year ago. Sorry, Steve, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, I was being sarcastic. I was like, so that you mean we have to cheat in order to see it? It means we have to like pull up Twitch or YouTube and watch it and then get out of there. So but if we want to see the cinematic, otherwise we got to wait for the VOD.
That's true. If you want to see Nina's awesome cinematic, now's the time to load up Twitch. I'm going to be running it in just a minute.
Just ask Nina to show it to us.
Yeah, but it's like 300, it's almost 400 megabytes long. So like it's hard to just post it in Discord, right?
Yeah, I'd have to do it on a Google Drive.
All right, I'm going to send us to the break screen. I'm going to check my porch because Clemmy says I might have something waiting for me. So I'm going to see if it made it or not. Because I promised an on-stream unboxing when and if it gets here. Well, win more than if. Hopefully it makes it. Jeez. And then we'll get going with the finale of Legacy. With everything's fine. Don't worry. The cat might have burned down the village, but I'm sure you guys will be fine.
That's a lot of words.
Oh, we'll be back in just a minute, and stay tuned for that cinematic. Welcome to Monday Night Clocktower here at the Grim. I am your stream host and storyteller for the night, Evil Steve, and I'm joined by 12 amazing acolytes who are here to put a rest to the question, what is the fate of Ravenswood Bluff? Say hi, amazing acolytes.
Hi,
Hello
amazing
there.
acolytes.
Hello.
Have some awesome
Hello, amazing
things.
acolytes.
So, yeah,
Hello.
chat's asking. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I said aloha. That's what I said. It's December. It's gonna be warm down in Hawaii, so you know.
So, for those of you asking, we
Down in
have
Hawaii. What?
in Twitch we have the legacy doc pinned as a comment. If you're on YouTube, it's in the video description, so you can see it there. So either way, if you're trying to get a rundown of everything that's going to be in play for this final game, all the rule changes we've made, you can see it on your own. But I will be covering it at the top of the show as well, just to get you all caught up. Man, I can't believe it's been a year already. So the question is, does everyone have a power at this point? We gave out, this is our 12th episode, so we gave out one power per episode. So we have 11 powers in total. And of the 11, I think 8 players were able to make it tonight. We had a few drop out last minute. So we have 8 special powers in play and 4 of you, I guess, that are just what I call lamb for the slaughter. You don't have an ability, but you're still here. You have a character ability, but you won't have an actual additional player power. So
We giving the people who aren't here's power?
you theoretically could, but I think I'm good. I think I want to keep those powers special for the people that earned them during the year. I thought about it though. I really did think about just like slotting people into powers. Even if I did that, there's still one person that doesn't have a power, and I thought about making a 12th power, but Monday kind of snuck up on me because we have it's almost like the end of the year, right? We got what? This is the 15th. We only got 2 more streams for the entire calendar year, and I didn't want to do it too close to the holidays. So here we are trying to squeeze it in before things go and the whole year ends. By the way, shout outs to Neutral Steve, aka I'm in for life, who donated 20 community subs right before we ran the cinematic. So that's pretty awesome and amazing. Shout outs to you. And also to that guy, resubscribed with Prime for 9 months. That's my brother, but even still, shout outs to my brother who's out there watching. Before I dive into all the legacy stuff, I do have 2 small, well, not really small, but 2 quick announcements I'd like to do. First announcement of the night is going to be Project Hope Miss, or just Project Hope. It's basically a Clocktower charity stream taking place this Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. UK time. It's run by Angelo, and Ben Burns is going to be storytelling. I believe Angelo is better known in the community as Blueberry. Did I get that right, Jeffy? Yeah. I know Jeffy was really, I didn't know about this. Jeffy brought it to my attention. So is there anything more you'd like to shout out about it, Jeffy?
Just it is a fundraiser to fundraise for of course I'm blanking because now
I can read what it says on the image. Maybe it'll jot your memory. It just says all proceeds go to Project Hope, supporting women and children in Gaza and Ukraine, people impacted by natural disasters, and so much more.
Thank you. Yes.
So this will be happening this Thursday. So make sure you tune in. It's a good way to give and get in the holiday spirit here in December. Speaking of giving, Simply Sally just donated 5 community subs. So shout outs for that. And also Sally was in our chat earlier, just really excited for the finale of Legacy tonight. So I'm really excited for the people that are also really excited for this. So yeah, Project Hope is a great cause. So let's give them all the support we can this week. Make sure you mark it on your calendars and tune in. Also, the more exciting announcement for me, which I knew about coming into tonight, is Vegas Con. Many of you came and hung out with us at Vegas Con last year, and we had our Grim Room. We had 2 circles going pretty much the entire weekend, and it was a lot of fun. It was the 3rd year of me going to the con and most of us going to the con, and it was a real fun time. I have the pleasure of being possibly the first to announce dates for next year's Vegas Con. And so we're announcing it earlier than we normally do because they are changing somewhat significantly. So let me just double check, make sure I got the green light on this and make sure that I get the dates right. Okay, here we go. Those of you who are interested in going to Vegas Con, the Magician, Gamblers, and Drunk next year, mark your calendars for September 25th to the 27th. That is almost an entirely full month earlier than it usually has been, because it's been in October every year so far. It will be a month earlier, September 25th to the 27th. If you want to keep your eye peeled on the MCD Instagram, as well as the Discord, you'll be getting more information as it becomes available, including hotel information, location information, things like that. As of today, I'm just here to announce September 25th through the 27th, and I hope to see you all there. It's kind of become a bit of our home con in a way. We've been going there and just sort of setting up and having a lot of fun. So I'm excited. For everyone, all my players, you are not allowed to have anyone make any wedding plans for that weekend. We had so many people having wedding plans that weekend last year. No one gets married in September, right?
Back to school, you can't do a wedding at back to school. Come on.
Yeah. No one's ever done a wedding in September in the history of mankind, so we should be in the clear.
Not even once. Not even once.
Nope.
Like one of us here, right here in this group.
Right.
But definitely nobody.
Chat's asking for a Dom reveal. I actually did a pre-stream Dom reveal, but he's now run away, so I don't have access to him anymore. He's too big and he's got a mind of his own.
I have a Fett. Say hi.
Boba Fett. There you go.
Cam.
All right. Let's dive into our legacy for the night. Welcome, players, to episode 12 and the finale of our legacy series of Blood on the Clocktower, the Fate of Ravenswood Bluff. Now, for me, it's hard to believe it's already been a year. We were kind of reminiscing about this before. Like a year ago, when it was like basically this time last December, I just kind of pitched someone. I don't remember who I pitched to. I had this crazy idea. What if we made a version of Clocktower that would span the entire year with like rule changes, new characters, silly scenarios that we came up with? And I didn't even know. It wasn't like I sat down and said, this is what all the stuff I want to do each month. I just said, what if we figured it out as we went along and did it together? Could we somehow let each month's game influence the next, go with the story wherever it ended up? I just know I wanted to tell an epic story about Ravenswood Bluff, and so that's what I came up with the idea. And I got enough people that said, that sounds fun, I'm in. So we did it. We're here a year later, and we're in the finals. Each of you players have played an instrumental part in making this a reality. And I know I jokingly said, if this ever gets out, my career is ruined. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for coming on this fun little journey with me. It's been a hoot, and I love every bit of character and every bit of silliness you guys brought to it. Everything good about this show, this series, is all because of you guys. So thank you guys for that. For all the viewers, every single person who ever pitched an idea, everyone who made a comment in our Twitch streams or on a YouTube video giving us an idea, anyone that offered words of encouragement, voted in an MVP poll, interacted in any way, even coming up to me at the Vegas Con to pitch ideas, thank you also. I actually didn't know that anybody would care or enjoy this, but so many of you have. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank every single one of you watching this right now. Eric, you got something you'd like to add?
Nope.
No, just a fun hand up?
Just a fun hand up. Counting my fingers.
So, yeah, you guys have been all awesome and amazing. And for anybody who's tuning in and has no idea what I'm talking about and is watching their first Legacy game ever, I would say, please go catch up on the video series on YouTube. But, I'm actually just saying, just hang out with us tonight. Just go in blind and hang out and be ready for the chaos. Prepare for a game of Clocktower like none you've ever seen. So let's get into it. Here are the changes. If you know how Clocktower works, you know how all the characters and all their abilities, none of that changes. Basic Clocktower is the same. You have votes, you have nominations, you have executions, you have kills. You know, the good team tries to execute the demon tries to be the last 2 players left in the game to win. None of that's changed. We're still using the normal Clocktower framework. Here is the characters that are in play tonight and how it's changed. So we have a Townsfolk, the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor is each night's star. Choose a player, not yourself or travelers, different to last night. You learn their character. It's like a dreamer without the downside. It's just a straight up learn that player's character. This was a reward for the Townsfolk that was unlocked over the course of the game, and it made it into the finals and was not executed last week or last month, so it is here as well. We also have the Overseer, which is an each night star, learn something a start knowing role could learn. So start knowing roles are basically any role that says like you start knowing blah, blah, blah. So you will learn, for instance, you might wake up on night 2 and learn Clockmaker 3. You'll learn what ability you're learning and the information from it as well. The trade-off is you only start learning on subsequent nights. We also have, I didn't put it on the list here, but I do need to call it out. St. Marcus.
I was here.
Moondrunk Fool was here. Shout outs. And thanks for the resub. St. Marcus is a Townsfolk, is making its return into the story. St. Marcus says, if you are alive on day 6, your team wins. Straight up. Day 6 comes around, you're alive, you're healthy, you win the game. Surviving to day 6 might be a trouble, but if you can, your reward is very, very high. And then we need to talk about our demon. We had a couple of unique minions. They are not applicable in this final one. You guys executed the Parasite last week or last month. And the Scarlet Mother doesn't really make sense in the context of this game, so it's not here. But here is Sekhmet. Sekhmet reads, if any minions are alive, you cannot die. We can pause there for a second. Any method that kills this player, whether it's a player ability or a character ability, an execution, they just won't die. The only way that you can kill the demon is if all minions are dead. Or you can turn off the demon's ability somehow. Like, for instance, Sekhmet, the rest of the ability will cover it. The killing part is each night star, pick a player, they die. If nobody died today, permanently increase this by 1. And then once per game, the Storyteller can make you drunk and reset this number to 1. So when I say drunk, it doesn't specify, but they are drunk until basically until dusk the next day. So they will spend the next day drunk. So if the demon is drunk that one time per game, you can hit them because their ability is turned off. Otherwise, I reset that number to 1, that number being the amount of kills they get. So it starts at 1. Every time you guys have a day where nobody dies, whether it's a DA protection, whether you try to execute the demon and fail, whether you don't execute anyone, the kill count increases.
Hey, Steve, a real quick question about the timing of that once per game. Does that mean that you would do it before Sekhmet kills a night, or would you do it after Sekhmet kills a night?
It would be before Sekhmet kills, so there will be a night where no deaths happen because the demon is drunk.
Gotcha.
Yes, Mathblade?
For pacifist, assume a pacifist saves someone. That would cause Sekhmet's count to go up.
Correct.
Would that just make pacifist unhelpful to town?
Not if the execution... In order for me to use a pacifist to protect someone, it'd have to be a very strong use. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Like, it makes it harder to use pacifist.
And it also doesn't necessarily hurt town if you then choose to drunk.
Yeah, and the counterbalance here is that once per game, the demon's going to get drunk and have the counter reset. So theoretically, you could do like a pacifist save into a demon reset. There are tools to play with.
Fair enough.
But I will say you're
Tinker too. If you had a death during the day from other means, that also could work. Like Serenovus, or not Serenovus, but there are the other couple of deaths.
correct. There are balancing levers we can play with. But I will. You're not wrong that like pacifist is probably almost like you don't necessarily want to increase that kill counter for the demon, but there are reasons maybe to.
Fair enough. Cool.
All right, so those are all the new roles in play. Everything else is in play. It's just a normal Clocktower rule. There are 2 other small rules to keep in mind. First of all, once per game, the demon may register as good, townsfolk, outsider, or minion. So that is a 1 per game misregistration on the demon to any ability. Secondly, there may be an extra outsider in play. So there's a built-in +1 potential, kind of like a sentinel. There's no -1, but there is a potential +1 sentinel like ability that is in play. And then on top of this, every month we've played, we've voted for an MVP for an episode and given them a bonus power that applies to the player regardless of what character they get. Whether they're good or evil, these abilities come from a fabled, and thus they are actually not affected by things like poisoning and drunkenness. So these are the special powers in play tonight. We'll start with Fredo, who has Fredo's sword. Once per game, publicly choose a player, they die. That's it. Fredo can just someone right off the death. As was asked earlier, no, this cannot kill the demon because the demon says they cannot die unless Fredo kills the demon after all the minions are in fact dead. Then it would work.
Or while they're drunk.
Correct. We have Dave. Oh no, Dave's not here. Sorry, no Dave's armor. We have McKay's Anarchy. Shout outs to McKay. McKay's ability reads: you are immune to punishment from town laws and all game rules. McKay has a license to break any game rule that they decide to. This includes things like only having 1 ghost vote, or only nominating while you're alive, or only nominating once per day, or, nominating someone that's already been nominated. McKay is immune to any and all game rules. Anarchy is the rules, and we let McKay push the boundaries as much as we can whenever it comes to picking abilities. I do draw the line, and you can only break the rules and things that you as a player have agency to. You can't make storyteller decisions or force things into the bag. But as a good example, McKay's become an off-script demon multiple times, I think. Is that right?
Just once, I think.
Once?
Definitely once.
At least once. I think it almost happened
actually
again.
Twice, Jeffy? I know it was once. I thought there was at least a second.
I think McKay had possibly the ability to become the demon, but never actually became the demon, but was willing. I think it was something like that. Either way, McKay's has Anarchy. Town laws aren't in effect. Town laws were a thing that came out from earlier in the game, but that's a good segue into Motaro's power, which is Motaro's law. So we don't have a rules. We used to have a series of 100 laws the players had to follow. Motaro has an ability that says once per game, create a law that all players must follow in public. And any who break the law may be punished. That could be execution, it could be drunkenness, it could be poisoning. McKay is immune to that, but all players must follow whatever law Motaro makes. We also have, speaking of the law, we have Nina's legal loophole. Since we have a robust legal system here in Ravenswood Bluff now, Nina has the ability, once per game, you may force the current nomination to fail. You may do this even if dead. So if someone's on the block and you don't really want them to die, you can save them. You can pull that Phoenix Wright objection and save them. Juan is not here for Juan's time loop, unfortunately. We have Eric, who has Eric's presidential powers. We need to test this real quick, actually. Let's just do this real quick. Eric's ability is very simple. Your votes count double. So let's just make sure that Eric's vote actually counts for double before we move on. Boom,
Wait, Ash
2
is
votes.
always the demon, right?
I like that I'm the one that's being executed here.
Yeah.
You're the
I just put it so Eric was the first vote. I didn't really go much beyond that. But yeah, Eric was elected president in an election earlier this year, and now has 2 votes for the entirety of the game.
None of your minions are dead, Dash, so you're safe.
Yeah, you're good. You did not die. We have Neutral Steve's shapeshifting. So Neutral Steve's ability is on your first night, pick a role of the same type. You become that role. So whatever role Steve is assigned, he can then shapeshift into any other role of that type. Now, I will sadly point out that there's only 1 demon on this script.
25% nerf to this game.
Yes, if you become the demon, there's no choice, unfortunately. But if you're a minion or townsfolk, you're good. Also, there is a drunk on this script. So in the case where you draw a townsfolk token and are a drunk, and you shapeshift into a different townsfolk, then you keep that townsfolk ability and not the actual outsider. So you can sort of wiggle out of being an outsider if you are assigned when you don't know you are. If you are a face-up outsider, then you do have to pick a face-up outsider. All right. Then we have one of the silliest abilities, which is Denny Boy's trusty random number generator, which reads, each night on the trusty random number chart to see what happens. Denny Boy has the ability to roll a D100 on his end. It'll pop up on our screen. We will collaboratively check the charts to see exactly what happens, and whatever it is will happen. Generally, higher rolls are better and lower rolls are worse, but it really depends on what team Denny Boy's on, right? Oh, the other thing to keep in mind with Neutral Steve is he can double up an ability that's in play that doesn't drunk that ability or anything. So he can make 2 of the same role in play for sure. All right. That brings us to our last power, our newest power, who was voted MVP last month as the Yaga Babble. So we decided to go with a Yaga phrase. I had a hard time coming up with a fun idea that works on a phrase when everyone knows you have a phrase. So this is what we came up with. Ash's words of power. So Ash's power is each night learn a phrase. When the first player during the day says this phrase publicly, that night you learn their alignment. So Ash will get a phrase. Whether she convinces you to say it or tricks you into saying it, if you say it, she will learn the alignment of the person that says it. All right. I think that's all the powers. Did I miss anyone's power?
Hopefully you're not evil with that power, Ash, because you'll know all the evil's alignments.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
If there's a mez, she won't know if somebody got mez turned or not. She can find out and stop people from messing
that's
up.
the one thing. Or the summoner. I could find the demon before the rest of the
Also, if you're evil, you can just lie and frame people or confirm people, right? There's layers to it. There's layers to it.
Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully we don't get double the ace. All right. That's all the players' powers that we have in play. Other than that, it's going to be a nice, fun, normal game of Clocktower. Nothing crazy ever happens here. I'm going to go build a bag. You guys sit tight for a minute, and we'll have fun. All right, chat. Let me get this set up right. So we have to be careful, right? If Steve rolled Tinker and went Hermit, I'd have to allow it. He would know he's drunk. But other than that, I think he did go Hermit in one of the other ones, actually. Yeah, so so here's the thing. If there's a double DA, it's essentially unwinnable for good, right? Barring player powers like Fredo can kill someone. Can McKay? The other problem is if McKay's the DA and this DA protects themselves the whole game, it's also impossible for evil to win or for good to win. But I trust McKay not to do that. I'm almost think that because Steve can't be, because we can't let 2 DAs be in play, I almost have to not put DA in the bag, right? I feel like we kind of don't want DA in the bag. Although DA and Sekhmet do power up. The other thing is, do we consider Summoner? Summoner is it's going to make people paranoid. It makes the game a little bit longer. They'll get to summon someone and they can like look at who everyone is. They can choose their own demon based on all the powers and everything that's in play. It could be very powerful to let the minions pick their demon. We lose out on a minion ability. I could just tell Steve that he couldn't go double DA, but that's only the chance that he becomes a DA, right? It also sidesteps the thing. If we use Summoner, it sidesteps neutral Steve becoming a DA. Sorry, it sidesteps neutral Steve basically getting a demon and not having an ability. Yeah, I mean, that is Summoner. Summoner I feel is normally a weaker choice, but given the fact, oh my god, I just realized something. If neutral Steve is a minion and goes into Summoner, he would basically get a second demon. So I can't allow that either. You haven't missed anything yet, Kai, because we're still on night one. I do think summoning your own demon is powerful. And then Mez is always good, right? Pull someone evil.
Hey, Steve.
What?
Yeah, if I missed this, I apologize. Are we using the amulets this week?
No.
Okay, thank you.
You guys failed to assemble the amulets, and it's now nobody gets it for the final week because neither side assembled it.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, you're good. How about we just make sure Steve's not a minion? Yeah, that worked out so well when he became the lunatic and became a real outsider. Summoner Mez. Wraith is just strong, right? Knowing what everyone is really strong. Knowing what everyone is and summoning the one you want is a really lethal combo. Poison for misinformation is obviously good. Lore-wise, I like Summoner too. Oh, Watari has an amulet of the night. Sarah. All right, everyone type in chat which one of these minions you'd like to see most paired with Summoner. Mez. Gee, I think I see a Summoner Mez. Can't double Summoner. Mez. I think most people want a Mez. I see a couple of Serenovus and Poisoners. DA is like, I don't think we need a DA. DA is like really powerful, but I do think that just executing the demon to increase that kill count is probably enough. All right, Demon Mez it is. We're gonna put. I almost want to not put a hermit because I feel like everyone's gonna expect a hermit, so we'll do a tinker, a mutant, and a secret drunk. We'll do 3 village idiots. We definitely need an innkeeper. I think we gotta throw him an Inquisitor bone. An artist, presumably St. Marcus. So there is a special power that Evil's unlocked this campaign that says there may be one extra outsider in play. Do we give Pacifist? Like, do we put Pacifist or do we just give it as a bluff? Who would we Pacifist saved realistically? St. Marcus. I think given that we have a summoner, we can't do a noble, and we probably need to do a chef. Maybe we just do 2 VIs, or is 3? Yeah, Mess turns St. Marcus, but St. Marcus, yeah. It would be narratively hilarious. If I take out VI, yeah, drunk noble also works. That is true. I'm kind of tempted to do like a drunk artist. Drunk preacher. Drunk overseer. We just think a straight up overseer. I'm down for like a drunk overseer, maybe. Well, pacifists always say is executions, not night kills, right? So. All right, I think. I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, the pacifist becomes a mess turned. All right. Here we go. Wish us luck. Hey, look at that. All right. Drunk overseer. Fredo, St. Marcus. 2 VIs. 2 summoners times. Yeah, of course. You know when it's possible, he's going to do it. Let me just double check Steve's power. So he can change his role on the first night if he likes. We'll just tell him no summoner, right? Can you imagine if he was a summoner and he couldn't change? Who's the drunk? McKay or Nina? Let me know. Type it out. What do you guys want? Nina drunk or McKay drunk? Chef 1? You think I should drunk the Chef 1? Nah, we're good. Nina, McKay, Jeff. I mean, drunk VI. That is true. McKay can already break the rules. All right. God, Mark has to survive to day 3, which is just probably the worst draw for evil. All right, our bluffs are going to be pacifist, mayor, and probably preacher. That's not how McKay's power works. All right, I think this is it. I think we're good. I mean, Drunk Overseer gives us a lot of fun things to play with. It's not a clockmaker, it's technically an overseer. I know, I am so worried about Mark here. Let's drunk the Inquisitor. God damn it. We can't let the Inquisitor dream a summoner. Well, it'd be you get one pick, one opportunity. I'm trying to see what helps evil. Like the best is Inquisitor, Overseer, and Chef. Yeah, you got one shot, one opportunity. Yes, McKay uses they, them. It's a drunk. I'm actually leaving the Hermit out. All right, this is it.
Claiming damsel.
All right, welcome players. You should all now have your roles. I do have a motion on the floor for a session of Congress to reconvene. Is that correct, Motaro? You'd like to implement a law going into night one?
Oh my god.
Yes, I'd like to claim my time. So this is game 12. This is the finale. We want to make sure everyone gets an opportunity to have fun, try to go out with a bang. So the law for today's final legacy game is as follows. All players who do not have special powers, meaning Math, Mark, Jeffy, and Johnny, get a Xenomancer task.
Love it. Thank you.
I love it.
Extra work.
All right.
That's awesome, Motaro.
Are you going to take times for night one?
I am noting this down.
I love it.
He secretly says Motaro is evil.
No, I love it. I actually love this. I think this is amazing. For those of you who are not aware, Xenomancer is a which basically
drop a Loric on the script too.
I disconnected for the entirety of Motaro saying what the law is. Will someone please repeat the law?
I'll text it to you.
Thank you.
It's in public chat, McKay. McKay, it's in public chat.
And I put it back there.
Not for me. Now it is.
I will say that Motaro came up with this law before we had tokens.
Love that.
So the Xenomancer is a Loric, which reads one or more players each have a goal. When achieved, that player learns a piece of true info. So for the 4 players who do not have special powers, I will give you a special task. And if you accomplish that task during the game, you will get a little piece of information about the game.
That's fun.
That's a really fun law. Thank you, Motaro. Yeah. You're using your law to bring more fun and bring it so everyone has something fun to play with, which I do love.
That content, baby.
All right, that's our law. It is done. It is now stamped in the law. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Motaro literally said, "The law is," and then everything on my screen froze.
No.
And I was disconnected, and then I came back to Steve saying, "That's a really great law. I like that."
It's like a YouTube ad.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Denny boy. We are going to consult your trusty random number generator. We usually do it at the top of the night, and then whatever happens, it might happen later in the night. But it's actually going to be interesting to see what happens. So
let's see it.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh!
That's 100. That's 100, right? Like it's weird because it's 90 and 10, right? So okay. So we had ones last. We rolled like a 2 we rolled a 2 during the pre-show, and you rolled a 1 during the game, and now we rolled 100.
Well, that's insane.
I don't think it is 90. Okay, wait, no, yeah, I think chat's probably right because
90 and 10. That's right.
90 and a 0 is, yeah, so it's a 90, not 100, because to be 100 it'd have to be 0, 0, 0.
There is no 0 on the ones digit.
It'd have to be the 10.
Right. The rolls are from 1 to 100. 10 is a 10. There's no way to hit 100.
Traditionally on D10s, the 10 is actually supposed to be the 0. I have to look at the dice that we're using and see how.
So the tens digit goes from 00 to 90, and the ones digit is from 1 to 10. So, I mean,
that's the way the dice is, then we're gonna honor this. Does you know how the app, it says the number that rolled? I can't see it on my screen. Does it say it rolled 100?
100. Yes.
Then we got it. It's 100. Based on the way that these dice are set up, we're gonna treat this as 100.
Dad is trying to steal this from me.
Yeah, I mean,
heads.
If you're rolling one that doesn't have it, for the one dice to have a tens, that's not how usually the D100s work.
I understand.
But God damn it, we're doing it. You rolled 100. We know what 100 is. The chat doesn't. 100 is roll
twice.
Twice and do both.
Let's do it.
All right. What's your first roll?
92.
Jeez. Okay, 92. Run a poll.
34.
Yep. So 92 and 34. So 92 is run a poll with the question and up to 4 options of your choice.
Okay.
And chat's gonna have to vote on that poll. And I'll come back at the end of the night with chat's response.
Okay.
And the other one was 34?
Yes.
34 is you must be mad as something of the storyteller's choice, or you may be executed.
Okay.
So I'm going to get to make you mad about something, and you're going to get to run a poll. So, Danny boy.
Shall you give me a minute to think about my poll, and then you can revisit me in the night?
Yes, I'll come back to you kind of early because I want to have enough time for the poll to run, but I'll give you a minute to think about it.
Okay. Thanks,
All right.
Steve. This will be fun.
Thanks. This is going to be fun. We also need to think about like what we're going to give Denny boy. What we're going to give Denny boy. Right. What are we going to give Denny boy to be mad about? Hey, Steve. All right.
So I got the card that said that Mark is a minion.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep. That's it. There's no demon.
No demon. So it is exactly what we were joking around in town on. I absolutely could make myself a summoner.
We discussed options. Based on your ability, we can't stop you from going double summoner.
Right. But in reality, there's only going to be one summoning happening.
There's two summoners in play. Theoretically, you make 2 demons, right?
Yeah, I mean, but, you know, while that would be absolutely amazing for content purposes.
Oh, my God. I'm kind of tempted to allow it, but I'll leave it in your... the one thing I wasn't going to allow was double DA, which is why we didn't put a DA in the bag, just in case you became a minion. We didn't want double DA with the demon, because that would make it unwinnable.
Well, let's be honest, Steve. Every single time since I've had this power, it has been the strangest one token I got. Yeah. I got the lunatic. I got the hermit. So you know.
Listen, when we built the bag, and I was like, we'll just make sure Steve's not a minion. I said he's going to be a minion. I know he's going to be a minion as soon as I send the tokens out.
Absolutely. So given what we have here, I think, I mean, in all reality, Mark's going to probably summon a good player, not me, to be the demon, because nobody in the right mind makes me the demon. But if I can get somebody else on our team. So honestly, like with the hermit, I think I'm just going to stay Mez.
You're going to stay Mez. Another use of your ability that didn't pan out.
I'm absolutely bluffing Preacher, though. Just
fair.
I'll tell you that now.
Okay. I'll make a note of it.
I don't care what the bluffs are. I'm saying Preacher. So
yeah. So yeah, you're going to stay Mez. Your word is amulet.
Amulet. Okay. I think I can work that in. Talk about past things. You know, we had the 3 pieces of the thing. What was the thing?
Yeah. What's that thing called again? Yeah, it'll work in natural. All right. Perfect. All right.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, Steve. All right. It's the second time that he hasn't actually used it, which is just wild. All right. So Steve did not shapeshift. Let me go to Mark real quick. Hey, Mark. No pressure or anything, right?
Yeah, I love it. The final game.
It's
See if I can survive long enough.
Right? I mean, if you were the demon, you'd have less pressure than being the summoner.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, I hope. Well, actually, Minion. Yeah, Minion's is much worse for the Minion in the script. Hit to stay alive. I was thinking, well, if I'm evil, I hope I get the demon. But I just got the preacher. Now I also have to figure out who to recruit. So it's interesting.
Yeah. So we're pulling for you. Hopefully, you can make it happen.
I am. Am I? Are you going to give me my quest as well?
I still have to come up with quests. I haven't done that yet. I'll come back to you and let you know your task.
Hopefully it's not just you will summon a demon.
Yep. Perfect. All right. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks.
I think Mark's quest will probably be like get nominated, but not like maybe like get lifted off the block or get nominated without being put on the block. That'll help him buy time. Okay, let's go back to Denny Boy. All right, Denny Boy, have you had time to think about your poll?
I have had time to think about my poll. I think I've got a fun question.
Okay. Everyone in chat, get ready to answer Denny Boy's poll. Let me get ready to pull it up. 1 second. How do I do it through this interface? You think I'd be a pro at this by now? Why? I run polls all the time. Why am I not?
I guess a poll is different than a prediction.
It's different than a prediction, but oh yeah, that's right. I got the button right. It's like a giant button in front of my face. 1 second. Here we go. Okay. All right. What's your question, Denny Boy?
All right. In a game sense, which set of players should I go ask to get sushi with me? Should I ask Jeffy and Eric? Mark and Mathblade? Johnny, Ace, and Mataro? Or McKay and Ninja Nina? Which set of players should I ask to go get sushi with me?
And I got Jeffy Eric, Mark Mathblade, Johnny Ace Motaro, McKay Nina.
That's right.
All right. I'm going to run this for 5 minutes, and I'm going to get it ready for YouTube as well. So YouTubers, you're not going to be left out. I'm getting you in on this.
Yippee!
All right. I'll come back later and tell you the results of your poll and what you're mad at.
Okay. Wonderful.
Right.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks. All right. It's interesting, right? Like, he could have asked a very, like, much more direct one, right? Who should Denny Boy get sushi with? In a game sense, right? He wants to know in a game sense, who should he get sushi with? And we got Jeffy Eric, Mark Math Blade. What do we think he's fishing for here? Johnny Ace, Motaro, McKay, Nina. All right, the poll's up. You guys go ahead and vote on what you think he's looking for. I'm actually curious to what we think he's fishing for. Oh, because he's innkeeper. Got it. So he's probably looking for innkeeper picks. Okay, fair. Let's get Ash in here.
Hello.
Hey there, Ash. All right. As a chef, you get a nice, valuable piece of information to help us start the game.
Sure.
You're going to get a chef 1.
I need to remember which one chef. I always mix chef and clockmaker. Okay, chef is pears. Okay.
Chef is the number of
Got
pairs.
some neighbors. We don't have a recluse either, so it should be legit.
Yeah.
Nice. Not
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Poisoner and drunk and hermit.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, but we're not acknowledging those other things because
We don't talk about those.
Yeah. No. I definitely got completely sober information right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks, Ash. Before I go to the village idiots, let's think of some Xenomancer, Billy. So we need to do Jeffy, Math Blade, Johnny Ace, and Mark. Okay, Mark's gonna be like get nominated without being executed. Okay, that'll help buy him some time. Johnny Ace as an overseer. Only use nicknames for people for 3 days. Somebody said something about nicknames. I thought that was cute, right? Oh, wow. Fact. I love that. I do love the one right after predicting what day you die. Kuja says, get nom. Oh, bless Savant, if you give one true and one false, we'll tell you the true statement. How long would Math have to bluff that? For Math Blade, let's just do write down what day you think you will die. So we got somebody doing something kind of fun, only using nicknames for people for 3 days. Math Blade is going to write down what day he thinks he will die. Mark is get nominated without being executed. These are just the quests, right? What would Jeffy's quest be? The Savant Bluff is fun. Ash does need a phrase too. Yeah, that's true. We need Ash to get a phrase. Ash's phrase for the first day is who is the drunk? How long do we have to make people follow that for, right? Like, I don't want to do anything that limits their gameplay. So saying you can't talk to someone, you can't acknowledge someone feels wrong. Johnny's the overseer, is actually the drunk. Oh God, a day with no notes? That's hard for Jeffy. I mean, Math absolutely could, but if we do that, that's fine, right? Let's do it to Jeffy, actually. Let's do Jeffy. Write down what day you think you will die. I feel like doing it to the Tinker is mean. And then we're going to tell Math Blade, there's no Savant, right? I like the Savant information, but there is no Savant on here. You be mad you are a village idiot. for 3 days. I'll change 2 days for there. Okay. We got it. Here we go. Let's get Jeffy in here.
Hello.
All right, Jeffy. Here's what I need you to do.
Oh gosh.
Your Xenomancer quest. I need you to write down, or at least you can just tell us, what day you think you will die.
Oh, night 2 or day 3? No.
So
Let's go night 3, day 4.
So the night 3, day 4 sort of block.
Yep.
Okay. I will have that noted down. That is your prediction. Night 3, day 4. If that's true and successful, you're gonna get some fun piece of information. So let's see if you're right. Good luck, Jeffy.
I'm gonna execute myself on day 4.
Yeah, I mean, you could, right? It depends on how bad you want that information.
Exactly. All right. Thanks.
Thanks. All right, let's get Math Blade. All right, Math Blade. Are you ready for your Xenomancer quest?
Sure am. What you got?
To complete your quest, you must be mad that you are a village idiot for 3 days.
Okay, mad that I'm a village idiot for 3 days.
Yep.
Cool. Perfect.
And then you get a reward. All right.
Got it.
Have fun.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hey, Johnny Ace.
Hello.
I got a Xenomancer quest for you. You ready?
Yes, I have a mission. I have extra homework. Yes.
Yeah, it's a mission. It's just a side. It's like you can think of it like a side quest. We've done side quests all year. It's just another side quest. It's totally optional. Yeah. But you are only allowed to use nicknames and not real names for people for 2 days.
Okay. Awesome. Sweet.
And then you'll get a reward.
I got it. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Johnny. Good luck. All right, Mark. We got your Xenomancer quest for you.
Okay.
Maybe this will help you if you're public about your quest. I don't know. Your quest is to get nominated but not be put on the block.
Okay, get nom, but not enough votes to put on the block. Okay.
Yep. If that happens, then you complete your quest.
That's pretty hard for me, but cool. Thanks.
You can be honest with people about your quest or not. It's up to you.
Are you going to announce you give everyone the quest? Because I was thinking about saying if I get nominated and say I haven't got my quest yet. So are you going to announce anything?
I don't plan on announcing it publicly, no. But
okay,
I am. According to Matar's law, I have to give it to everyone before the game starts, so everyone's getting it tonight.
Oh, it does.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Thanks. Somebody was pinging, and I don't remember who it was. Hey, Ash.
Oh yeah, I have right. Like,
you get your own personal phrase too.
Yep.
Your Ash's powerful words. So your phrase for day 1 is, "Who is the drunk?" If anyone says that specific phrase, you'll learn their alignment.
Gotcha. I don't know if I'm gonna make that happen without meddling.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see.
I'm allowed to just tell people to say it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can tell people to say it for sure.
It feels more fun to manage to get people to say it just naturally, but
yeah,
I'm not sure I'll manage that. We'll see. All right.
All right. Thanks, Ash. Bye. All right. Let's get Nina in here. Hey, Nina.
You good?
Oh, I had to give Xenomancer quests. I have to make sure we're doing all the other quests. It's all, you don't even know half of all the stuff, Nina.
I believe it. I believe it.
You get there, and I can see the finish line. It's right there.
If anyone has this, Evil Steve, it's you. Okay?
Yeah, chat's awesome. That being said, I need a VI pick for you.
I think I'm gonna go with Mataro.
You pick Mataro, and you learn
Did you say good?
Good. Yes. Good.
Okay, cool. You cut
Thumbs
out.
up. Good. Thanks. Bye.
Hello.
Hey, McKay. Go ahead and make a VI pick for me.
I am going to pick Nina.
You pick Nina, and you learn. Good.
Good?
Good.
Yay. Okay, bye.
Thumbs up. Good. All right. So we got McKay, Nina on one side. And if I look at the poll,
going to pick
McKay, Nina on both sides. Okay. What do we make Denny mad as? How can we make Denny mad as Dave B? That doesn't really make sense. Hey, Denny boy. All right.
Steve.
Both Twitch and YouTube are in agreement on this one.
Okay.
They all think that you should take McKay and Nina out for sushi.
Yippee! Okay. Do I get a percentage?
So on YouTube it was 77%, and on Twitch it was 50%.
Okay.
Yeah. So
beautiful.
And then we are going to. All right. For today, you have to be mad that you are the Tinker.
Ah, that's so much fun. Thank you, Steve.
There's no butler, but Tinker, you can have it.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, anyway. All right. I think that's everything, right? I think we're done everything finally. It's only been almost 30 minutes. God damn. Shout outs to my players who hang in there for all this. Johnny was pinging me, right? Hey, Johnny, I think you were pinging me earlier and I missed it.
Yeah, I'm sure you were giving someone else a thing, but I have a couple of questions about this. Number one, is that in private chats as well?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I want to make sure. And number two, you said nickname. So I'm just trying to see like how different it has to be. Like hypothetically, could I call Eric Rick, or is that too close?
No, I think that's fine. That's fine.
Or like neutral Steve, like Steve-O.
That's perfect.
Like,
that's
there's
exactly
some
what
that are a little more difficult.
I agree, but like that's exactly what I'm looking for. Eric, Steve, like Rick, Steve-O, you know, things of that nature. Anything that you can like say a nickname where people kind of can figure out who you're talking about, right?
Fantastic. Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, have fun with it. All right.
Some games.
All right, players, thanks for hanging in there. In addition to all the normal work, I had to come up with 4 Xenomancer quests with chat, so it provided a little bit of extra homework, but I think it was worth it. So thanks for hanging in there on this very, very long first night. Wait, I closed the window that I needed open. 1 second. Here we go. Okay. We're finally starting this game, and like chat pointed out, an hour after the stream started, we're finally starting day 1. So, good morning, players. Oh, actually, I didn't do this, and I didn't do anything yet, did I? Shit. Okay. It's finally happened. We have failed. Our secret societies failed to keep the demon imprisoned under Ravenswood Bluff, and the ancient evil we locked away once again steps foot into our lands. The sun is no longer in the sky. The crystal exploded into a burst of lightning, sending shards across our town. Nonstop lightning continues to strike, creating fires that burn uncontested across our neighborhoods. The demon emerged, taking a cat-like shape, standing on top of the Clocktower, its fur black as the night, with sharp teeth and sharper claws. Sekhmet, she called herself. She claimed the sun for her own, plucking it out of the sky and eating it. Her dark eyes began to burn with the light of the sun, the only light fires cast across Ravenswood Bluff. She craves only one thing: blood. As she dissipates into a puff of smoke, searching for an avatar to host her power, people are left panicking around the town. Sekhmet's minions still exist, spreading their mischief and mayhem, and striking down anyone who dares to fight back. There's not much of a defense force left, but those who resist do so with the belief that St. Marcus will protect them, that he is the key to stopping this demon, that by his faith, the sun will return to the sky, banishing the evil forces back to where they came. We turn only to hope now. The final battle is upon you. Whether you like it or not, it's time for us to come together and decide the fate of Ravenswood Bluff. 5 minutes.
Cool.
What up, Eric?
Not gonna waste any time.
Not gonna risk it, are you?
Nope. It's ever since I've got this double vote ability, I have not made it through one day.
Really? Okay.
Well, I haven't used it.
Fair.
I think maybe once. I don't remember. I'm going to use it today for sure. But so I'm probably drunk. Maybe I'll claim that so you can not kill me for breaking madness.
Sure.
Drunk or hermit. But as a hermit. All right. So I am going to ask: are there at least 2 starting evil players between McKay and Mathblade inclusive? And I'm in that segment.
So between McKay and Mathblade, you're looking for at least 2 or exactly 2?
I'm sorry, 2 or more, I should have said.
2 or more evil players within that stretch of players.
Right.
No, there's not.
Thank you.
Enjoy. That's actually really strong. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm good if you don't want to tell me your role. I mean, I know what I am, so.
I'm the mayor. I'm not sure if I'm going to play outer mayor yet or not yet.
Okay, mayor. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Because then we have a reason for, at the very end, even if there's no deaths, we are good to go. Yep. If you make it.
Yeah, that's, I had a way if I'm going to try and make it or not, so.
Yep.
We'll see how it plays out.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah.
Or I'm not the Mazephiles.
If you guys hear it, let me know.
I'm just tinkering around. The one face-up outsider on this script.
Okay, that's fun too.
So when we go all get sushi together, then I'll bring my tools and I might explode while we're eating. It'll be great.
Okay, cool. We'll enjoy that sushi a lot. Yes.
Good luck.
What about you guys?
I'm a VI.
I'm also a VI. I saw Nina as good. Who'd you see me as, Nina?
I did not see you. I saw somebody else. But somebody
Yeah.
else
Was
also
Mataro
checked
good or
me.
evil?
Yeah. I got good.
Okay. I saw you running to talk to Mataro.
No, because I got Mataro as good. So, yeah. That's 3 VIs. Mataro claimed
That sounds, one of us is sure drunk. So, or one of us.
Everyone, if they want a mez word.
Sure. No, understood. Gotcha. I will tell
Literally
them.
everyone.
You can ask me tomorrow for something else the day after. Yeah. But today,
all right.
What you get? Village idiot.
Today, yeah. All right.
Laters.
All right. See you later, Dofrey.
the nicknames.
What you got?
Oh, I'm a village idiot.
Okay, cool. I am a preacher. I mean, I saw the village. I remember now. Jeffy asked me. I forgot what it was that I seen because I didn't even think about it. I was like, "Oh, it's Townsfolk. Let me just choose something different." So I saw Village Idiot.
It's an East Night Star,
but I changed
so no.
to preacher. So.
Oh, fun. It's not my information to share, but you might want to preach down in the south. I have a good. I've told 2 people.
Becky saw.
What up, Mark?
I'm here. I'm bluffing artist in one of my 3s, so I'm coming in here to make, in case I decide to tell people artist, but I'm going to take mayor. So.
Okay, nice. Have you been open about your quest or no?
No, I haven't told anyone yet. I'll wait. If I get nommed, maybe I'll bring it then and see if I can swing it that way.
Perfect. All right, artist question it is. No, you are not the mayor.
Okay. Thanks.
Enjoy.
stupid. That's really powerful because there's no Grim Peaker on the script, so you're going to be uber.
Wraith.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's close to Grim Peaking. Yeah, but yeah, I'm the VI. Like I said, my Xenomancer task is I've got to convince Ash to nominate once in 2026. So we'll see how that goes. All right, got it. You are the Inquisitor, and I'm the VI. Goodbye.
Yeah.
VIs.
That is too many. That is in fact
That's
a
specifically
minimum of
many.
two too many.
It's
At
only
least
one
two
too
too many.
One.
No, there's 5.
Wait,
you,
this is it?
Nina, you, Pajama Lady, Dofre, me, Mo, me.
Uh-oh,
yeah,
said Nina.
Yeah, Motaro.
Does that say Nina?
That's
That might not count.
Too many village idiots.
Trust
Look,
me,
I need more than 6 seconds. Okay.
It's not what I heard.
Well, wait.
Oh, hey-o.
Yeah.
That is excessive, Nina.
All right, welcome.
Already back.
Welcome back to town.
Hey.
If you have anything you'd like to say, you can put your hands up. There's no shenanigans, I don't think, but you can say whatever you want before we open noms. Motaro?
Anyone have an idea who is the drunk?
How many VIs are there?
Well, I'm a VI. I'm going to assume Mataro thinks I'm not a drunk VI for
We're up
reasons
to
that we won't go
6
into.
VIs
Oh my
now.
god!
I was asking
Well-
who is the drunk. I didn't ask. I didn't say anything about a VI. So just.
Why the heck are there 6
Well,
VIs?
someone could be the hermit.
We have
Someone
a
could be the
hyphen
hermit
line of
VI.
VI.
Someone could be the hermit VI and be drunk.
Yeah.
But that's still not 6 VIs. There's 6 VIs.
Oh, really?
Multiple drunks. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
interesting.
multiple guys.
That would only
That's been easy.
be up to 4 VIs, right?
There's a line of us and then McKay or Matt Blade.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
VI Typhon Strong.
Well, I kind of might want to break up that VI Typhon link because it's not my information, but I've heard of information that implies evils are in the southern part of the Grim.
That's crazy.
I can...
No, really? I heard someone on the north side of the Grim.
Jeffy?
Are noms open? Mine's a
Sure. Let's do it.
Jeffy nominates Neutral Steve, not Evil Steve. Neutral Steve.
Sure. Tell us why.
So the conversation that I had with Steve today was, hi, since you're my first conversation, I'm going to go ahead and card claim to you. This is the role that I have because I'm able to pick my role. And I was like, that's awesome. That's super helpful. What did you start with? And the response I got was, I don't even remember.
I did. I forgot what I had because.
And it was the most suspicious thing in the world, not remembering the starting plan. But I mean, here's the plan I'm going to make later. So I read that as a minion without a bluff. I feel like this is not a bad kill.
Neutral Steve, your defense?
I regularly go into games without a bluff and frequently talk with people without a bluff. But, I just, I didn't remember what I had because looking at what I just looked at the category and I chose the role that I chose because I can double up rolls. So I didn't even worry about what I had.
Did you choose Village Idiot? This is.
I did not choose Village Idiot. I did not choose Village Idiot.
I was just like the line 6.
6 is the number.
Are you a spent ability?
I am not a spent ability. I doubled up on Preacher. I'm the Preacher. So, I'm assuming that we have another one. We may not. I might be the only one.
6 is enough. Neutral Steve is now on the block.
What I'm hearing from town is it sounds like we have as many village idiots as we had pieces of what was the earlier in the legacy, the pieces we were hunting down.
Oh god. There's only 3 of those, weren't there?
Yeah, I think there was only 3 of those pieces also, but
To clarify, I am not a village idiot. I'm the other side of the line.
Yes.
You're the other side of the line.
It has bounds.
Yes.
But...
So you're saying
No,
we
I'm
have
not the village
5?
idiot. I'm the
We
end.
have 5. We have 5 village idiots.
Yes.
In a line.
6.
So that means
6.
Well, then it's likely those are the minions without bluffs, then, right?
No.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
Honestly, that's what it sounds like.
Daddy boy?
May I please nominate Motaro? And go boom.
Yeah.
And go boom, right? No? Okay. I have the funny boom character that goes boom, and I'm hoping to boom all over Motaro right now.
What does that mean?
Phrasing.
Tara?
That's crazy. Let's talk after the stream.
Consent is required first, Denny.
Yeah, this is okay. I do have a Xenomancer task. Ash and Jeffy are aware of the task, but if I can get it done, I get it done. If I can't, I can't.
I don't understand it.
I think it's hilarious.
We could run this.
It's the nefarious 6 to tie, 7 to die.
Maybe I should do
Mataro's law was that the people without powers got quests, so Mataro's got a power, so, you know.
4's not enough. Mataro's safe for the day.
If you knew Mataro's quest, you think it was hilarious as shit. So,
I am confused.
I'd like to nominate
Quiet.
Fredo.
All right, you should nominate Fredo. Tell us why.
I mean, I don't know who all of Village Idiot things, but Nina said that they were in a line. So I agree that we probably need to get into the Village Idiot worlds here a little bit. But I don't know if Fredo's one of them, but if so, let's go ahead and get this taken care of. Fredo didn't talk to me.
Fredo?
The fuck? Wait, so let's kill Village Idiots. I don't know if Fredo's a Village Idiot. I didn't talk to him, so let's nominate him and kill him. I'm not a Village Idiot. Or am I?
All right. 6 to tie, 7 to die.
Who are the 6 Village Idiots, other than the one I know?
I'm pretty transparent about being a VI.
Right.
Don't know about the others.
I kind of trust Math.
2's not enough.
I am one.
I would like to nominate.
Why would you trust Math just because, like, all the other VIs are saying they're VIs?
Right. I nominate Math because all of the other Village Idiots are in a Lord of Typhon line, and Math is not in the line. So obviously, that's not the real Village Idiot.
Mathblade?
That's not how any of that works, but if town decides to vote, they do. I have a good. There's 2 people who know what that good is.
That's McKay's anarchy rule.
All right. 6, 7.
It won't. That town won't lift off of me anyway. So.
No.
Nope.
Game over.
4's not enough.
We
Mathblade
tried.
safe.
All right, dude. Someone's on the block.
Johnny Ace?
I'd like to nominate Mac the Knife.
It's Mac the Knife.
I assume that's me.
Oh.
Yeah, I
That's
heard one of the VIs had. I heard one of the VIs had an evil.
McKay?
We should kill that Village Idiot because they're the liar, but this is fine. I am probably just the hermit anyway.
7's the number.
Eric, can you vote?
Wait,
I know
I
what
wanted
you're
to
funny.
see if that would make me go boom, honestly. I really wanted to see if that would make me go boom. That's what that was.
4's not enough. McKay's safe for the day.
Craved
Fredo,
death too much.
do me a
Didn't work
solid,
out for
Fredo.
you.
Kill me.
What?
Never.
I'll nominate Johnny Ace.
All right. Tell us why.
If McKay is good and Johnny's in that VI line, then let's kill the one that got an evil on McKay.
Johnny Ace?
One, I didn't say it was me that got the evil on McKay, and in fact, no. Z-Man. That's just rude.
Did not use nickname on McKay.
I wish my cameras weren't all frozen.
All right. We're still on 6, 7.
God was gonna block me, dude.
I really need to
Just fair, are we desperate to lift off of neutral Steve right now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Three's not enough.
Are we about to end?
I think I'm the only claimed preacher. So as a
Actually, no, we
preacher,
can't, right?
you know, let the demon kill me. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I can hit the minions. And heck, if we're in a summoner game, I might hit the summoner.
I don't think it's gonna lift anyway. It's fine.
Bringing this day to a close.
The only way
I've already nominated, so.
the only way we're ending the game right now is if Steve's the summoner, right?
3.
That's the only way this game can end.
2.
Or the actual demon, but yeah.
1.
Oh no, you're
No,
right.
because
You're
then
right.
the demon can't die.
No, there's a
Neutral
Jake.
Steve
Oh,
has
I'm
been
not gonna kill you.
executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Game is
Okay.
It wasn't for
It's like I don't really want to.
Matara is begging Fredo to kill him. Really, so we went from having an extra evil joining and having 4 evils to just having. Man, this is rough. This is a rough start for evil. I bet Steve wishes he made himself a DA now.
I know it's still jinxed, but
I
yeah.
Hey, Daddy boy. All right, let's get that trusty random number generator cranking up.
This has been delightful so far.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's been
that's
a lot
a
of
low
fun.
number.
You boomed all over my tower. 22. Roll again and subtract 20 from the result.
Okay.
Someone might go boom. 57 down to 37.
What? I did this last time.
Yeah, this last time. Spend the rest of the day exercising.
Golly. All right.
Well, start lifting them weights.
I guess so.
It's better than killing someone. It's not the worst it could have been.
Yeah, I know. All right. We'll have
All right, good luck.
something.
Wraith, Preacher, Poisoner. Give it a minute. Man. Oh gosh, that was rough.
And
That was
I don't think anybody said amulet.
I didn't, but even if they did, you died before they would have turned.
Right. Yeah.
So it wouldn't have mattered. Man, that's a big swing. That's honestly a really big swing.
Yeah. I mean, I intentionally tried to make it vague, so for reasons that what I didn't see, but Jeffy of all people just kind of jumped in on it. When you're watching this, Jeffy, I saw you. I knew.
And it still got it called down. All right. Well, fingers still crossed for you.
Yep. Thanks. See ya.
Hi, Steve.
All right. Danny boy, you get to pick. Oh, you heard yourself exercising.
Bam.
All right. 2 players you get to pick as an innkeeper.
I think I will pick my sushi buddies.
Okay.
We spent like 2 minutes talking about nothing. And so they're probably good and they're part of the village idiots. So maybe I'll drunk them, maybe I won't. It'll be fine. So that'll be Nina and McKay, please.
Nina and McKay it is. All right, we're going with you're trusting Twitch chat and YouTube chat, aren't you?
And a little bit of my instinct, I think.
And
I
your
could be
instinct.
wrong. Yeah.
Perfect.
Please don't make this a 15-minute night.
You only have to exercise. I think it says during the day, so you don't have to exercise during the day.
Oh, I okay. Let's spin the.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'll try to. It shouldn't be as long as the first night.
Yeah. No, you're good. Do what you
Okay.
need to do.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
All right. Damn. Okay. We can do a fake overseer. So we can do a. We're gonna wake up Jarnias and give him a pixie mare.
Hello.
Hey, Johnny
I had
Ace.
one tiny slip. I hope you and chat aren't too terrible.
We're going in the
Not
fun
terrible.
spirit of things,
Strict.
necessarily more than the letter of the law. What's the law, right?
Okay.
Man.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay.
All right. What do I learn?
You're gonna get a. Yeah, you're gonna get a pixie mare.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So keep in mind, you're getting the pixie mare. You can't get the ability from the pixie because you don't actually get the pixie ability, but you do learn pixie mare.
The pixie's information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much. Have it. All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye. Hey, Jeffy.
Hello.
You get to inquisit a player and learn their role.
I was just told that there's a chef one, which scares the crap out of me.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to dig into the village. Well, do I want to dig into the village idiots? No, you know what? I'm going to go for Denny. Let's go for Denny.
All right, you pick Denny Boy, and you learn Innkeeper.
Yeah, sounds good.
Enjoy. That's great. That was great. Mark, at least we could have misregistered, but we didn't have to. We still got the mayor.
Hello.
Hey, McKay, go ahead and pick a player.
I will choose Fredo.
All right, you pick Fredo, and you learn Evil.
That makes sense to me. Okay,
All
bye.
right, enjoy. Hey, Nina.
Hey.
Go ahead and pick a player.
I mean, I'm gonna throw Neutral Steve a bone and see what happens. I'll pick Neutral Steve.
All right, you pick Neutral Steve, and you learn Good.
Cool. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Nina famously innkeeper drunk there, so we could lie, which I think is great. Let's do a checkup on quests. Mathblade has to stay village idiot for one more day. Johnny has to use nicknames for 2 more days. Jeffy has to die. Marcus, okay, yeah, we're good. We need to give Ash a good, and then a new phrase. That phrase will be Mez turned. Hey, Ash.
Hello.
You are going to learn. Well, first of all, you're going to learn good.
Okay. That was somehow not what I was expecting.
Okay. And then your phrase for tomorrow is Mez turned.
Mez turned. Cool. Am I to assume you would you only accept Mez and not the full Mezephiles?
I
think unless you will say Mez turned anyway, but in the random case, that's somewhat
I'll accept either.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Thanks, Ash.
Thanks.
Fact, I will keep Journey Before Destination as the next night one. We'll do something Stormlight. All right. The last question is: do we kill Mathblade as a tinker? And I think yes. All right. There's nothing else I'm missing, right? I don't think. Yeah, he has to hold on for at least one more day to get the quest. No one's finished. Well, so far, I think Johnny's been doing pretty well about it. A little slip up, but I think I'm fine with that. Jeffy just has to die on the day that she picked. Mathblade has been mad as a village idiot for sure. All right. Let's wake him up. Good morning, town, but not Mathblade, who died in the night. 4 minutes.
Cool.
I'm willing to help anybody who's got a quest. If you need to, come see me.
You studied arithmetic. I don't think there's much of a reason for the demon to kill their minion or for a mayor bounce to hit a minion on night 2. So I just trust that you're good. I am not a VI. I am an overseer. I learned Pixie
fun.
Mayor, so there is a mayor in this game.
Cool. You learned Pixie Mayor. Got it. Yeah. I'm a VI.
Yeah.
I have a good. I've told 2 people who that good is. I'm not really going to be
Awesome.
sharing it outwardly because
No, that's
I don't
fine.
want
You don't have to tell me
anyone to kill
anything.
into that
Like,
good.
I would do Ash gets the
Yeah.
alignment at the moment they said
but
it.
Yeah, I'm totally. I like bluffing VI when it's there because it's an easy bluff, and it usually gives me a few days, and I'm just trying to get a bunch of information.
Chef the One. Ending
wonder-
your village idiot Typhon lie.
I know. It does feel like it. I feel like it's in this village idiot type.
Look, I've been told by one of you that one of you I know is not a village idiot because I've been told. All the rest of you, I am left to assume you
Denny
are
did
also
keep the same one.
Who told you?
I'm not about to share it.
No, but
'cause
like,
I don't
did they tell you they were lying, or did someone else tell you they were lying?
This was before I even heard that they were claiming VI. I was told I was getting a hard claim.
I talked to Mataro. I pinged Mataro immediately. Said, I'm a VI. I got you as good. What's going on with you? And he's like, well, I'm a VI. I checked you too. So his statement was secondary to mine, so don't necessarily believe it. Then I find out that Mataro told Johnny Ace that outside of a conversation that I had with Mataro. So Johnny Ace came to me and said that they were the VI as well, and that we were the 3 VIs. And I was like, okay, well, that I have at least 2 other claims, or at least 1 other claim. And then, yeah, anyway. So I've heard of...
I'll say Matt said that they're VI who got a good at Macharo, if that has any bearing.
Oh, that's good to know. All right, cool. Very helpful.
Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, still 6 VIs.
So then I might be
It could
good,
happen.
and I might
That'd be the perfect end to
sober.
this legacy
I mean,
campaign.
I am
right?
good.
Yeah.
I know I'm good.
Right.
I might be sober.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How are you evil this time?
I'm not.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what's going on. Okay. But I really actually am a VI.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know. I've gotten 2 goods. I haven't told who I've gotten what.
That's fine. I'm currently inclined to believe you until I have other reason not to. Mostly because my tunnel's
Like
on
there.
Steve right now. Because
All right,
And
Mark, what's
again,
up?
Bluffing his artists and asking, are we screwed already?
I mean, I will say it was probably the second worst thing that could have happened yesterday.
Yeah.
The worst being, yourself dying. But
Yep.
yeah. So it was got to be one of you. I'm glad it was him.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks for the info.
Yeah.
Oh, look, people are moving again. That was a smart refresh.
Was everyone frozen?
Everyone was frozen.
Poor
Talk
McKay.
could hear, but no one was moving.
This is the second time that happened to you tonight, right?
I just never refreshed the first time.
Oh, okay.
I do find it a little suspicious. Not
Too late,
suspicious, but a little
Mataro.
risky
It's too late.
working on 2 people's
Sorry.
personal
No
information.
problem.
Fucking up your task.
2 drunks.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, let's do it anyway then. Let's get to
All right. Welcome back to town. Denny's got. McKay can break the rules. I can't stop McKay.
Oh yeah, I get to break the rules, Mataro. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Denny boy, your hands up.
I just would like to say that I was Mez turned last night.
Oh no, Jenny.
That's insane.
Jenny. Oh no. Again.
Thanks for sharing, Denny.
Are nominations open?
Absolutely, yeah.
I would like to nominate the boy.
Tell us why.
He was Mez's turn last night.
Denny boy.
Yeah, that's not true.
5 is the number.
But to be honest,
clearing me right now.
I believe Denny is good.
I think Johnny's being honest.
If Denny's being honest, then he's not a demon or a minion, so we can just leave him alive for the rest of the game. There's no point.
3 is not enough.
We have to kill the minions.
Actually,
gotta kill the minions.
It's Mez's turn. He's a townsfolk still, or an outsider.
Nina.
Can I nominate Fredo?
Sure. Tell us why.
I was told by 2 people who are dead that this might be a good kill today.
Fredo.
Look at all them hands. I'll vote for this too. Why not? Whatever.
5 is the number. Is that a demon bluff?
People want me dead too.
All those hands are barely close to minimum.
Whatever.
Oh, I
Barely
wasn't able
close.
because Eric had his hand up with just 2. So
5 is enough. Fredo's on the block.
Matara, when you want to advocate for your own death, you should probably unmute yourself.
Whatever.
Was that not intentional? I thought that was intentional.
Any other knobs?
There won't be. I'll go ahead and kill Mataro because he really wanted it.
Fredo takes up the sword, and Motaro dies.
All right, Fredo's just evil.
I'm just evil.
Like I wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm evil. A
Can-
lot
can
of
we-
strong
Hey,
minions.
Mataro,
Maybe
you're
I'm
my
devil's
VI good, by
advocate?
the way.
Or maybe there is a
Shocking.
pacifist. But
Yeah, I heard of another VI who got a good on me.
Yeah.
I'll have my VI info tomorrow. We could lift off Fredo if someone.
No,
we can't.
I don't want to lift off Fredo.
Why?
no, we can't. No, Math Blade doesn't want that. So, that has meeting enough for town.
Final call.
So, whatever. No, dude. It's me.
Bringing this
But
day
I don't want to say Fredo
to a close.
Huh? Ash,
Why
Why
do you
do
want
you
to
think
kill me, Nina?
because I
Other
still
than-
have the thing. So
Other than
What
dead
are we
people
doing?
want this.
say Fredo.
Why?
You're going to give
Why?
Demon 2
I
deaths in
like- I
night.
trust Fredo.
So free me is getting saved.
Bringing this day
If we have no deaths today, that means the demon gets double deaths.
to a close.
Mataro died.
Yeah.
I know I'm not
In-
going to.
Oh, that's right.
Three.
Yeah, Mataro died already.
2,
Down to have
You
me
can do it
live,
if
but-
you want, Nina.
1.
Yeah,
Nina,
no,
that was
Mataro died. Mataro died. I'll say Fredo.
No, I want evil to win.
Nina invokes the law. Fredo is off the block
Oh, boo.
and safe for the day.
I hate that.
I don't
also
like
hate
it
that.
either.
I don't like.
I want
Like,
I
that's
love
evil
already
to last win.
nominated.
I love it, said Motaro.
Look,
This is a fun game. I like playing.
Oh, don't worry, Math Blade.
I wanted to
You can
use
call
it,
me
Matt.
tomorrow.
I've never gotten to use it. I've literally
okay.
never used
Fair
it.
enough. Fair enough.
I-
It's just, I wish
There's
you would have
always
done it on a
somebody
different
that makes it
that was a
execution.
good choice.
I nominated
Or-
Fredo.
Because of VI pings. Yeah, that's a good reason.
It's not just because of the VI pings. It's because of other information that I don't know if those people are being public, but I've heard of a Chef 1 and artist questions that strongly imply that you would be evil.
I got sidetracked, but Sekhmet is now in the master document
I didn't
for
know
those who
there was
asked.
a VI ping on Fredo, and
I don't know about VI
Yes,
pings.
you
The other
did.
stuff is what I know of.
I didn't know there was an artist.
Final call.
There was a village idiot
Hard to
thing
talk
on
with you,
Fredo.
Nina.
Oh, that's
No.
right.
You need to find the demon.
Okay, yes, I
by
did.
execute, like-
Mataro, I'm in a
Kinda like a
tunnel
week.
that you are good, so enjoy the tunnel.
Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2.
Should we keep it going for a little longer for
One.
Denny?
No.
Nobody is executed. Nobody dies. Good night, everyone.
You're welcome,
Denny.
Fredo. I'll
Yeah,
nominate
but
you.
Mataro died during the day, so the Sekhmet
We did
can't
it.
do anything. Hooray.
We did it.
That's
We
right.
made
Well,
it.
it
Well,
just
they
means
can
their
still
number
kill
doesn't
someone.
go up. They still kill.
Yeah, just it doesn't get
Yeah.
bigger.
They can't do anything more than they were already going.
They still kill each night, but they only go up.
All right, Denny, you got those muscles working out?
Steve, I played like an hour and a half of Just Dance, like right before stream in my tower.
You should have been playing that as your thing. Okay, well, don't roll it again. Please, for the love of God, don't roll it again.
I agree with your assessment. How about a high number? I guess
Like
I already
100?
rolled 100. Can I ask for a 92? 67. Okay, that's got to be good.
Is that a 67? All right.
Sure.
Danny boy, one player's MVP ability can be used an additional time today.
Oh, that's so much fun.
Who would you like to boost?
Can I pick a dead player? Oh, this is
Yeah.
a terrible idea. I'm gonna pick Mataro.
Okay, Mataro it is. Mataro gets another invocation of the law.
Okay. Are you gonna tell him, or is that?
No, you have to go talk. You have to go tell him and have him do it, and then if he does it, I'll declare it's in play. I don't think I'll tell him. Should I tell him? We didn't really figure it out, right? Like I could tell him.
It's fair either way. I think either is fine.
Yeah, I'll tell him. Oh wait, okay, chat. What do you think? Chat's saying don't tell him, and then saying they should tell him. Chat's split 50-50. It seems. I'm gonna say you have to tell him.
I think that's fair. All right.
Okay.
Steve.
Perfect. Also, you can give me your picks while you're here, because if anything, I'll
pick. McKay doesn't know that they're probably getting drunk information. I need to tell them ASAP. I'm gonna pick the two people I think are good, except for Jeffy, who I think is good, but asked me not to protect them. So I'll pick McKay and I'll pick Ash.
McKay and Ash. It is. All right. Perfect. Thanks anyway.
Thank you, Steve.
The other thing which I realize I'm doing wrong is, like, if there was really a Wraith in play, I would have to be using the cards for everything, right? But otherwise, we'd have to, like, the evil would have to, like, peek into things. So I think they could probably meta. There's no Wraith, unfortunately. All right, let's get Mark in here. All right, Mark, we did it. The responsibility passes to someone else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about, do I pick someone, I'm thinking about the strategy of this. Do I pick someone who's already has, like, they think is evil, so that they try and execute them and then waste an execution? Sure. Or do I pick someone who's not, because like the people at Johnny, Fredo, Nina, McKay have, people are having sus on them. So I'm trying to think if it's better to make someone who's already sussy, or pick someone who's thought of as good.
Both valid options. With this demon specifically, it's not so bad to necessarily pick someone that has sus, because it powers them up.
Yeah. I'm thinking between McKay, Jeffy, and Denny. Because Denny claimed Mez, her, and Townsfolk, which I think it'd be funny if but Denny also has that 1% chance of just killing himself. So, although he won't die
unless all the minions are dead.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeffy looks super good with her killing of Steve. So I was thinking about Jeffy as a case. McKay is the case that someone said they had an evil ping on McKay. So I'm trying to think between the three of them. I think I'm going to do Denny. I think Denny is a good player, and I think there's some people that he was in that three-way chat, so I think people potentially believe him. So I'm going to go with Denny, although the McKay chaos is kind of fun too. But do I want random number chaos or generated chaos? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Denny.
All right. Denny boy it is. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks.
Hey, Denny boy. I got some fun information for you.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
You are now the Sekhmet. You are evil.
What? How's that possible? Oh.
How's that possible? Immediately goes, oh.
All right. Well, I was confirmed by the Inquisitor, so
yeah,
that's pretty good, I guess.
I guess in terms of how things could be, that is pretty good.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
All right. Thanks. That is interesting. Yeah, I did. It doesn't really matter now because the drunkenness goes away, but they were both already drunk, right? All right. That's off. Johnny. What are some good start knowing? What are some good start knowing? Yeah, but snapshotted when they said it. So, Clocktower, Townsfolk. Let's just look up something that we could do, like a good start knowing. Oh, he does kill actually. Yeah. I have the kill. The kill. I think I loaded the wrong version of the script. The kill should be up here. I think I got the wrong version of the demon loaded because the kill's after dawn, but it should be happening right around the time you turn. So you get to make a kill tonight.
Jeffy is the Inquisitor, so Jeffy needs to die.
All right, Jeffy it is. Thanks, Danny.
Thank you, Steve.
What's a good start knowing? We already got a chef in play. How about a Clockmaker 3? Well, that actually does implicate Denny Boy. But that's probably fine. Clock 2 is actually correct. Hello, Johnny Ace. Yeah, you're gonna learn a Clockmaker 3.
Clockmaker 3. Okay. Do I learn a piece of information, or is that during the day? Or do I have one more day?
You will learn a piece of information. I haven't decided what it is yet, so I'll come to you. Okay. I'll come to you at the end of the day. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks. Okay. Get some VI picks. Hey, Nina.
How am I still alive? I must be drunk.
Yeah, I don't know. But you can make a choice.
50-50 on me. Which neighbor do I go for? I'm gonna go for McKay.
All right, you pick McKay and you learn. Good.
I'm definitely drunk. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Nina's not drunk. Hey, McKay, you're still alive. Make a choice.
Remarkable. I would like to choose Johnny, please.
All right, you pick Johnny and you learn evil.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
You knew I was going to say that because it's the truth.
Either that means that the evil team does include Fredo and Johnny Ace, or it means I'm drunk and you're feeding me my own theory back. Yes.
I guess
bye.
That's true. All right, bye. I saw you pinged.
I just thought I'd be clear. Yeah, just thought I'd be clear. Literally. Cheers.
Cheers.
The drunk.
Yeah. You think you're the drunk? All right. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so we need information for Jeffy and we need information for Johnny. So Johnny, I think, can learn. What if we just tell Johnny that there's only 2 VIs in play? There are only 2 VIs in play. I think that's strong. And then for Jeffy, we could throw shade on her own. Like, her guessing when she's going to die is actually really strong, right? Exactly one of your neighbors is evil. I think that's fine. And then Ash gets a... Okay, so...
Hello.
Hey, Ash. I'll go ahead and let you know. First of all, good.
Wonderful.
Second of all, your phrase for today is journey before destination. This one's harder to get people to say naturally.
I have not been able to manage to do that for a single one of these yet, so
Right.
I probably should have done it yesterday. I should have tried, but I kind of forgot about it until my second conversation and noticed there were like 30 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, fair. So this will be a challenge, but I think you're up for it.
Wonderful. I will
right.
try.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
All right, Johnny, I'm here with your
Hello.
reward. Are you ready for your piece of information?
Give me one moment. There we go. Yes.
There are only 2 village idiots in play.
Ooh. Ooh. Thank you very much.
Very welcome.
All right. That's great. All right. Thank you.
Bye. Mathweight has to do one more day of being mad, right?
Are you waking me up to tell me that I accomplished my my task? You don't get to choose.
I'm either here to get your pick or I'm here to tell you accomplished your guess, right?
Right, exactly.
Either way, I gotta wake you up.
I don't know which one I want you to wake me up for more.
Yep. Well, Jeffy, I will say you were right on the money because I'm waking you up because you were correct that you were going to die on night 3.
I don't like that. Okay.
I'm going to tell you that exactly one of your neighbors is evil.
Oh. Oh, I don't like that.
But you know, it was a powerful guess, so you get a powerful reward.
Okay, thank you.
All right, enjoy. All right, I think that's everything. I think we can wake everyone up now.
One voting cycle.
Were they standing on the border at the time it
Good
happened?
morning, players, but not for Jeffy, who died in the now. Now, before we go too far out, I got 2 Town Square shout outs that I forgot to do that we need to do. First, off the top of the show, Lazy Kyle. Shout outs to Lazy Kyle. I'll tell you what. Say what else, Lazy Kyle.
Oh, Lazy Kyle.
You know what was awesome? There was a thread on Reddit talked about what's your favorite YouTube channels, and nobody was mentioning us. And Lazy Kyle was like, everyone's sleeping on Evil Steven the Grim. And I saw your comment and I feel seen. So shout outs to you, Lazy Kyle. So shout outs to Alan Michael. Good old Alan Michael. We love to shout you out. What up, Alan Michael? You're the best. Also, we got one that came in at this moment as I'm saying all this. So a third Town Square shout out for Golden Bucket. What up, Golden Bucket?
What up, Golden Bucket? Yeah, Lazy Kyle, Alan Michael, let's go.
Yeah.
All right. 3 minutes.
Everyone, I am the mutant.
That's how
How do you
Also,
know?
everyone, I completed my
Oh, you saw
goal,
that?
which unsurprisingly was to only refer to people by nicknames. And the information I got is there are only 2 VIs in play. I am not one of them.
Ooh.
Now, which minion are you, Johnny?
Oh, that's fun.
What?
And one of the VIs
Yeah,
is
which
minion
red.
are you?
What, McKay?
Which minion are you?
I'm not a minion.
I
You can
actually
tell me
don't
if
think
you
that
want.
Johnny's
I'll
a
give away
minion.
my
Give me a
information.
second.
I don't care.
So
No,
only think
Johnny-
Johnny.
Jeffy, did you lie to me yesterday?
At the very end of our conversation, do you remember what I told you? I said, "No, I'm not the
Yes.
mayor. We should talk tomorrow." I was not the mayor.
Yeah.
I think I told you the truth of what my role was. I don't remember.
Hey, just here for my artist question still.
Yeah, 3 artist questions in a row. That's pretty powerful.
Yep. Okay. Thanks.
I'm going to give you a big fat yes, you did manage to summon a demon last night.
I did. Whew.
All right, enjoy.
Or day 4. I was woken up last night to not be able to pick because I was the Inquisitor, and I was told that exactly one of my neighbors is evil. So I think we should kill both of them.
Wow. Interesting. All right.
That was a lot. Wow.
That's a lot of true information given out by Quest.
That also implicates a couple of other people for reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I mean,
yeah.
honestly, that could have been an evil quest, and then just I don't know. You got to think whoever is evil. If one of the people without powers is evil, their quest is going to be helping the evil team.
Yeah, one would think.
Yeah.
To not die because their minions aren't dead. That's what I was reading.
Yeah, it would be on day
So I don't
6.
know.
So
then
we're on
let's
day
press on
3,
Ace.
4, 5. So 3 more days, 3 more nights.
Sure.
I think I'd be good with Johnny Ace.
I'll vote for Johnny Ace.
McKay, I got a good on McKay last night. So I'm either sober getting good information, which means Mataro's good, Neutral Steve is good, and McKay is good, or I'm drunk and maybe one of them is evil. But either way, that doesn't clear Johnny's.
Well, I mean,
my information.
The chef and I are also.
There is Ryman's. It's pinned as the comment in the Twitch.
I'm VI though. I mean
something incorrectly.
No, I am a village idiot.
Okay, that's fine. But what is your quest? Because you can tell me.
I'm not sharing the quest.
Huh? That's really.
Be mad you don't have a quest.
Is it because you were told not to? Oh, well, you can't say that either. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to kill Mark. I think.
I would dead vote on Fredo if we don't get Fredo on.
Fredo, I tried. Fredo, I tried.
I had this cough for 2 weeks. It needs to go away.
Oh, dude.
What did I do?
No, Johnny Cocker, not Johnny Ace.
All right, welcome back, Shan. What up, Jeffy?
Mechanical storyteller questions.
Sure.
Number 1, you have in the night order for first night, Dusk, Grim Legacy being Mataro, Fredo, Ninja Nina, Grim Legacy Moore being Eric. You don't have any of the Grim Legacies of where Steve goes. Where does Neutral Steve's ability go in night order for night 1?
So it didn't show up properly, but like Neutral Steve also goes right at the top, basically right at the top of the night before Minion Demon information goes out.
Okay. Second question. Ash's ability, where does it go in the night order?
Ash gets her ability. Basically, I've been waking her up in the middle of the night at some point to give it to her, but like the information is gathered at the moment the word is said and then transmitted, even if she's dead at some point during the night. I don't know that it matters necessarily what part of the night it goes.
Well, it would, because if her ability, not her role, her ability that she has, her ability, if it goes after summoner, then the information that she has last night could not have been summoned.
Right. So to clarify, the information that she gets, it's the alignment at the time the person said the word. So if it would matter when they said the words, what the alignment was. So you can think of it as going at the start of the night for that purpose.
Okay, but it's when they said the word. So okay, that's what I need to know. Okay.
Yeah. So like theoretically, if someone turned, like Mez turned or something after, or summoner turned after.
Her information could not be Mez turned. Could have been summoned. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Possibly look at where that it might be.
I think we haven't looked at like the upper corner. If Jeffy's stuff is true, then Ash and Eric might be our chef 1.
No, it can't be.
No.
I'm the chef.
Oh, we have
I'm the chef. I'm not saying you a one
I
that
don't
has
believe
myself.
All right. If there's a chef 1, then I think my information is incorrect, or the chef 1 is incorrect.
Or the chef is evil, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think people left when I was making my statement.
St. Marcus to the list.
My quest was to guess when I would die. I guessed night 3 or day 4. I was woken up in the middle of the night, and I was trying to figure. I was like, am I being woken up because I'm dead and I got my quest, or am I being woken up because I get to pick for the night because I was the Inquisitor?
No Saint Loss condition.
The first person that I checked was Denny. Went to Denny immediately, said blank, blank, blank. No missing a beat. Here's the information. Here's this. Here's that. I think what I got on Denny was accurate. When I died last night, I was told, so of course my information with the quest cannot be poisoned or drunk. I got exactly one of my neighbors is evil. Eric, I believe, is publicly claiming a spent role. So I feel like killing Eric first, but then I think we have to kill Denny. Denny could be a Mez turned at any point in time, and I got the role correct.
Just added it. Yeah, sorry, it was missing.
Could be Mez turned, or at any point in time could have been summoned. But I think with that, I think we kill Eric and then Denny, but that's my preference.
Okay. I was told I have my MVP power again, so I'll just test it out right now. Steve, I would like to make a law just for today that only players who have not yet nominated this game may nominate today.
All right. This session has reconvened. The law is now in effect. You can only nominate today if you have not yet nominated this game.
Did I suddenly gain a whole lot of unwanted power? Oh no.
Same here, Ash.
I don't want this.
That is why you get that
Math
power.
Math blade?
Mataro's law did not state you had to be alive, so I would like to nominate Fredo, please.
Mathlade nominates Fredo. Unfortunately, not allowed. You are dead. You cannot nominate. Sorry,
I'll give it
Mathlade,
a
but
shot.
it was worth a shot. It was definitely worth a shot. Mark?
Would have voted.
Who all hasn't nominated? Who hasn't nominated then? Just Ash?
I can nominate.
Well, McKay can always nominate.
Those three up there.
Yeah.
3 perfectly fresh, juicy nominations, Mark. No worries.
That's terrifying.
McKay, if you're a VI, I think Nina and Fredo are good targets. If you're
I mean, I
actually
have
a
an
VI.
evil on Fredo, but I also have an evil on you, so
Yeah, if you want to kill me, that's fine. I don't care.
I just
I'm
think
just
it's
saying,
Chef
like, with
wants
the
Fredo and
information I
Johnny.
have, Nina and Fredo are good kills. One of them, if not both.
Sure, whatever.
'Cause I
Fredo.
realize
saying
how the
you got
chef
evil on me?
could. They could be the chef one, essentially.
Yeah, now he doesn't like you, Nina.
what's up, Eric?
I
Be careful.
nominate Johnny Ace.
All right, Eric nominates Johnny Ace. Eric, tell us more.
Someone else I knew was going to be nominating them today, so I'm just carrying through that.
Johnny Ace.
Well, one, that's not much of a prosecution. I am fine to die. I think the chef one is Fredo and Nina. So Mathblade, if the chef one was me and Fredo, I wouldn't be pushing on Fredo, I think. I do think you're good, Mathblade. Yeah, but yeah, if you want to kill me, go for it.
I'll
right.
vote for you.
Four.
Math, I'll vote for you.
Force number.
So
Math,
we're
I'll
all
vote for you.
on this.
Look
so
at all
we're
these
like-
votes.
Okay.
Look at this.
Yeah, I
Just
agree,
saying.
Johnny. So look at all the votes. Also, we were all on the same page that Neutral Steve is evil. Why is the chef
Five's
one
enough.
not Neutral Steve and Mark?
Neutral Steve's good. Everybody I talked with said he's
could be.
good. You're the only one
Yeah,
who
he's-
said he's evil.
I don't
I'm
think
the
Neutral
only one
Steve
this
is
entire game
necessarily
who
good.
said he's evil.
After day one, yeah.
No,
Oh,
I think
okay.
he might be
Got it.
evil as well. If I could nominate, I would be nominating Fredo, especially with what happened yesterday.
I think
Danny boy.
we should.
I think
Guys,
Ninja Nina and Fredo are the chef one.
Keep in mind, Nina, that you were potentially made drunk on night 2, although that paired with McKay's information is interesting to say the least.
That's true.
Why
Also,
would I have been made drunk on night 2?
It's
Innkeeper.
me.
Oh,
I made you drunk, maybe.
I just think we're all putting the journey before the destination, and we should get there first. That's all I got to say.
That's a fire Mesword.
The
phrase.
longer it takes to
Oh,
find the
what was
demon,
that?
assuming a minion is alive, the less chance we have to win.
I think we're all in
I
trouble.
am not the demon. We should be killing demon candidates.
If you believe I'm a minion, then you've already killed
Yeah.
one of the minions, and you're halfway
One,
there.
but there's still another one, which is either Nina or Fredo. Like right now, my evil team is Nina, Fredo, and Neutral Steve.
Final call.
Yeah,
Mark.
all I
I'm
know
not
is this.
still
I
Johnny.
feel like I'm at
You
the
need
bottom
to
of
battle
Mel's
your-
hole.
What's up, Mark?
Yeah, Mark.
I don't want to lift this, but my quest is, which is tough for me, I have to be nominated and not put on the block. So if you guys are willing to let me complete my quest, I'm willing to do that, but I'm afraid I don't want to get this lifted. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Oh,
happy
that's
to
not getting
nominate
lifted.
you, Mark.
Ash, nominate
We
Mark.
already know that.
So, like, how many hands were on Johnny?
5.
6.
it's 5.
We have 5 votes.
not until we got to the bottom of the Grim. Yeah.
I think that's a convenient.
McKay.
Like,
No, Eric
Yep.
did.
I mean,
too.
let's see what. No, well, tomorrow, Mark. Maybe.
Let's
Okay.
see what happens. I'm gonna die, and then I'll tell you all that I'm the overseer, and then I'll tell you guys all the information I got as the overseer.
That sounds great.
That's the ability I
Wow.
want to get this game.
Me too.
Danny
I
boy?
want to see what you like.
I can't nominate today because I already nominated. However, I would be inclined to swing into Eric if Jeffy's information is true, and which it is true, unless Jeffy is evil and died in the night for some reason, which she's not. So I'd like that. And then you can do with me whatever you want. But I
Nina.
still think there's a definitely chef one potential between Johnny Ace and Ninja Nina. It could be Stephen Mark though. I don't know.
Nina.
I just want to say, like, I find it interesting that there's a lot of shade on the Village Idiots when at least 3 of them who were claiming Village Idiot have backed out now. I am just a Village Idiot. I've shared my information with you guys. Like, I lifted off of Fredo because of the whole thing with Mataro. Mataro was saying to do it, and I thought of any day that there was going to be able to do it would have been that day because we still would have had a death. Yeah, I'm supporting Denny in the killing of either himself or Eric. With Jeffy's information, it does work. Johnny, there's a ping on you, which is why I voted there.
Ooh.
Matara?
Johnny, I think was Johnny first or was I first? Oh, okay, I'll just go. So I agree with what you just said, Nina. Nina immediately pinged me on day one to tell me I'm good. I was also told by a different individual that I'm good with a different ability, non-VI ability. Seems like most of the VIs have backed down. I am a face-up mutant. We have to keep in mind that someone out there is a drunk and or hermit. We do have a potential +1 with the one of the fables that we have in play. Right now, my evil team is neutral Steve, Mark, Eric, or neutral Steve, Mark, Denny. So
I say no to the last one.
Johnny Ace?
So really quickly,
Actually,
hypothetically, if there's a Chef 1 and my Clockmaker 3, and Jeffy has an evil neighbor, it would be Eric, Nina, and Fredo. If neutral Steve is evil and Jeffy's information is incorrect, it would still be Fredo and Nina with my Clockmaker 3. I also have other information. I have Pixie information confirming a character, but I don't want to out it at this time.
How do you have a clock me with the Chef 1?
I am the overseer.
No, I'm saying
I
that
get-
doesn't make sense. Unless it's a
Right.
summoner game.
I am going to bring this day to a close.
Clockmaker 3 could... what? I got
Chef
the Clockmaker
1.
3 on night 2.
In 3,
Right. But if there's two
2,
evils next to each other at the start of the game,
1.
That's
Clock
if
3
it's a
doesn't
summoner
compute.
game.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
You're
A Chef
assuming
would-
a
would be
summoner
Clockmaker.
game. It doesn't
Johnny
have to be a
Ace.
summoner game.
It's executed and dies.
Yeah, we really need to start figuring
Another
out
one.
who the drunk is.
No. There's a Chef 1 and a Clockmaker.
You could have 2 minions next to each other and a demon 3 away from a minion. That's valid setup. I don't understand what they're so hung up on. That's a valid setup.
Yes,
I
the
am
minions-
not evil.
Yes,
I'm not evil.
Math. The minions are next to each other, and I think the demon.
Right.
All right, Denny boy, let's start with your trusty random number generator.
I have so many things going in my head right now. That's a low roll.
That's probably good for evil, right? 17. The storyteller gains an off-script minion ability.
Thank goodness.
Yay, that's great. That's actually great. For once, you roll and you get a boost. Perfect.
All right, I guess I have to lie that I can't die today. That I rolled a 70. So
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's off-script minion ability. Jeez. Okay, we got a whole wide array of things to play with here, chat. We're gonna come up with something wild.
yeah. If this becomes public though, I'm in trouble if I don't out myself. If it's like an obvious off-script minion. Oh gosh. All right, this is
Sure.
gonna be tricky.
Yes, that is a good point. Maybe we gotta factor that in. That being said, I'll take your picks here while I got you. You get one
I get
kill.
One kill.
One kill.
I don't know. I have no idea. I guess I pick. I guess I'd pick McKay.
Okay.
I think McKay is trusted.
Cool.
I kind of want to keep McKay alive because they trust me, but they're super useful to good, so I don't know what else to do.
All right.
Okay. Thanks, Steve.
Final answer. All right, McKay it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we could pit hag Mark. I don't know that evil needs too much help. Should we pit hag Mark into the DA? Oh. If we give the boffin, I guess we keep the ability forever. I literally can't do spy. The app won't let me give the grim because there's no spy on the script. Mark into Mezephiles? Oh, we can't do Mezephiles. Okay. DA is almost too helpful. You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna take Pit Hag for ourselves, and we're gonna turn Mark into the Devil's Advocate. Shit, is that too powerful? I honestly feel like this might be too powerful. Poisoner is also powerful. Well, it's an off-script Pit Hag. We keep the Pit Hag ability. We could take the Pit Hag away from... We could Pit Hag him later into something else. We can keep Pit Hagging people, right? We keep the Pit Hag ability. Okay, yeah. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
You are now the Devil's Advocate.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I won't get your pick until... yeah, you don't know how or why, but you won't get your pick until tomorrow night.
Okay, thanks.
Or wait, I'm trying to think like where it would go on the night order. You know what? I'll let you make a pick tonight.
I'm going to protect Eric.
All right, Eric it is. Perfect. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's really powerful. It's not on the script, so I don't actually know where it goes, right? Okay, let's get Nina's pick, our last info. All right, Nina.
How am I alive?
You're alive. Pick a player.
I don't know if it's going to be helpful to check one of Jeffy's neighbors. I'm going to check Fredo.
You check Fredo, and you learn good.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if that helps you or hurts you, but that's what you get.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Bye. Fredo could be the dark horse here. All right. Let's go to... We need to get a new phrase for Ash. Hey, Ash. You're first going to learn good.
Wonderful.
And then you're going to learn your new phrase, which is no dead evils.
And I have a question.
Sure.
When I'm learning this information, when would... I don't know the right question to ask. Either when do I act, or when am I learning information about...
Got it. I'm treating it similar to a gossip, so it had to be what their alignment was the moment that they said the words.
Okay, so...
It's like basically backwards facing.
Oh, I'm trying to... Okay. I have someone... Okay, I'm going to present you a very specific circumstance since that's what I'm concerned about. I have someone say the phrase on a day.
Uh-huh.
That same day, they also say the word that Mez turns them.
They would be good when they said the words and turn evil that night, so you would learn good.
I would still learn good.
Yes.
And yeah, that would also effectively apply same to Summoner. So I cannot confirm. Summoner is third night. Yeah. Denny can't be confirmed completely good. Dang it.
Yeah.
Frickin' Denny.
Yeah, sure. Perfect. Good luck,
Thanks.
Ash. All right, let's get some Xenomancer information. Math Blade. All right,
Hello.
Math Blade. You have successfully completed your quest. You have Ramad as village leader for 3 days in. That you spent most of them dead as a tinker death, and you couldn't tell anyone, which was very, very mean of us to do to you.
Yeah, I almost broke to Mataro, but I stood firm. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I mean, you also could, but for holding fast, this is what you are going to learn. This definitely started as a summoner game.
Definitely started as summoner game, and I was
Yep.
killed because of it. I already thought that, but it's like
Exactly.
how
You
the
were
company-
killed to cover the summoner night.
Yep. Cool. Thank you.
All right. Enjoy. You think that info is weak? I feel like that's pretty strong. All right.
Finished.
Oh,
I'm the
Good
tinker
morning,
who was being added to the
players.
idiot for 3 days.
But not McKay, who died in the night.
It's absolutely a
There is.
summoner game confirmed. There was no demon at the start of the game. I was
Wait,
mad as a
say that
village
again?
idiot
You
for
were
3
what?
days. I am the tinker, which is why I pushed back against Hermit in Drunk World. I was mad as a VI for 3 days. I could not say anything, but I could not. There is no Hermit or Drunk unless it was added by specifically the Sentinel. I'm the tinker. It was a summoner game, so the clock.
And you're
feature
Serenobus?
worked. No,
You're Serenobus,
Xenomancer.
mad?
Xenomancer.
Oh.
What up, Fredo?
So, for clarification, as I'm
Yep,
just
yep.
doing some rough napkin math. Okay.
Yep.
If we start day 6 and it's just me and the demon, do we still win? Is it good?
If day 6 starts and there's only 2 players alive, the game's already over. So you'd have to be alive on day 6, and the game couldn't already be over.
I need this pacifist to get some work done.
I mean, so far you kind of slipped under the radar. It's been great.
No, but as I'm doing like napkin math, the only way on day 6 we'd wake up with 2 people alive.
It is very hard. Yeah, it is very hard to pull off. Keep in mind, with the demon ability, we do drunk them for 1 night. So in theory, the demon might get drunked and buy you an extra day.
I need that. I need this DA. Put some work in. I need something. I'm doing pretty good being framed, but this I need another life.
Perfect. All right. Well, good luck.
Bye.
Technically speaking, if the DA goes off, you still get the same amount of kills, right? It just the kill shifts to the night. Basically, the evil banks all save kills.
Ash's trigger sentence was journey, not destination, which is why I said that Pinterest ass quote yesterday.
no, that was yesterday. Day 1 was who is the drunk. I said it.
I thought she only got 1.
They need to kill an evil player today. So if it is a summoner, then the chef one is really interesting.
At this point, I wish I would have checked anybody but Fredo last night.
Okay. All right. I won't protect.
Just Ash
It
summons.
could-
And now
That's rough.
So maybe if we go into day 5 with final 4 and I'm still alive, maybe
mean-
this whole framing Fredo thing is gonna work in our benefit.
Do you want something that'll only make probably me happy, but you could do?
What?
Do you want to say my abilities phrase for the day? You don't
What
have
is it?
to.
What
No
else?
dead evils.
No dead evils. That's right.
You have to
no
be
dead
public,
evils.
not in private.
Oh man, whatever. Evil Steve, you're public enough.
Yeah, I do not want to make it into Final Four, but at the same time, you guys don't want to execute me because you think I'm the demon, so this sucks.
does anyone want to have one last
You guys are going to
conversation
lose.
before we start
Good
voting?
is going to lose if you
Yeah,
guys
sure.
go after me either.
Eric, I trust you fully.
But Mark can't
two other
be a
people.
minion with Steve. Jeffy, if my
I'm not-
clockmaker information is also correct, because then either I am the demon or
But
you
we
are
could
the
have
demon.
talked
So Mark
longer,
can't be a
Matt. We've got all the
minion.
time we want.
Is there
Right.
a possibility we have no dead evil?
If you think that
alive?
Steve and Mark are the chef
Oh,
one,
God.
I don't think so.
How? So there's if there's a chef one when it was a summoner game, that means it's specifically the minions, so it doesn't matter.
yes.
You know what I mean?
But it does matter because we have to
It
kill both minions
does.
to be able to
Because
kill
We
the
have to kill
demon.
the minions first.
We have to kill the
Right,
minions.
right.
to kill
Yes,
the
it was.
Oh,
Jeffy
okay.
was the summoner who died, who got killed after.
Right.
Mark can't be a minion.
Right, I can't because of the other numbers.
Nina, I saw your hand up.
I got a good last night. I think it's probable that I am the drunk VI. It was on Fredo. Take that as you will.
Were you inkept again?
Whatever. It's fine.
Yes.
Yes.
And who else?
I would love to
Ash.
kill Fredo.
Oh, everybody wants to.
Innkeeper.
I mean, come on.
So
It is now
why
fucking
did the
cliche-ish.
Denny boy, I've seen you patiently waiting up there.
Yeah, so we are in desperate need of killing a minion today. Some people think that it's Mark and Steve. Some people think it could be Fredo and Nina. I'm so sorry if I missed all of the village idiot clearing up. I still have 4 on my Grim. So
I'm not a
Fredo-
VI, I'm the Tinker.
Right, so from Johnny Ace to McKay. So Fredo seems like a safe bet to me. If we don't want to kill Eric because we think Eric is the demon.
Oh, wow. So we
Guys,
don't
you're
want to
blowing
kill
this.
Eric, or you want to
So-
kill me?
I
Eric
don't
Demon
know. Fredo, I
candidate.
don't know.
Why not? Fredo nominates Denny Boy.
Fredo nominates Denny boy. Tell us more, Fredo.
Going off of Jeffy's info, one of her neighbors is evil. So Denny is one of those neighbors. I say kill them.
Denny boy.
Put one of them on the block.
That is up for you to decide if you would like to kill me or not. There's a lot going on this game, so I'm lagging behind a little bit, and I apologize for that. I'm not sure what we're learning from this. I think we really need to kill minions today. I think one of the theories going around was that I was summoned or Eric was summoned. There's still other possibilities as well, but this is fine. Actually, no, it's not fine. What am I talking about? We need to kill a minion today.
Yeah, if Denny's the
it's
demon
fine.
though,
The one thing
then
I
we
can
lose
say
the game.
If we don't kill Eric, we don't kill Denny. Yeah, either way, we don't want to kill Eric or Denny.
3 is the number.
The one thing I can say for sure, Denny has not been in. Denny could be anything
We
else.
have to
Denny
kill
is
Eric.
not.
Oh my god.
Can you guys vote then, please?
Nope, no, they sure
No.
can't.
Oh well.
3
thank you.
is enough.
Oh.
Okay.
Denny
We
boy's now
have
on the block.
Oh, you mean like Eric, Fredo, and Nina? might be
Oh, the
working
eyes
together?
line up.
Weird.
I'll nominate Fredo.
Mark nominates Fredo. Tell us why, Mark.
I think Eric. We talked about it's not good to kill Eric or Denny. I think he's trying to lift. Doesn't want to. Fredo's pushing on not his demon, so I'm going to nominate Fredo because I think Fredo's a minion to Eric.
Fredo.
I'm pushing on Denny. That's your argument. This whole town has been pushing on me for the last 3 days. And I'm now finally going, no, I nominate somebody in retaliation. But I'm pushing on somebody because I'm super evil.
No, we talked about. I'm just saying.
You had your time. Yeah, my time now. Thank you. So I don't see where that equals up. Like, I don't see where that is me pushing on anybody. And I don't see that as me being evil when I have been very good with dying the day I was on the block. I had no problem with it. And then subsequently, people have been trying to kill me ever since. Yeah. Use some dead votes.
3 will tie. 4 is the number.
Evil rise up.
It's kind of what it feels like, Fredo.
This feels like a lift.
This
Yeah,
doesn't. It
Oh,
feels
this
like the
is a
right
lift,
thing
dude.
to
Am I on the
do.
block? Oh, I didn't even realize I was on the block.
4 is
You were.
enough.
Gracious.
And he's on the
Fredo's now on the
Do we
block.
wanna-
Can
do
I-
we
can
want
I
another
ask why-
stab at
can I-
Denny? Because I could nominate him.
Can I ask why McKay wasn't protected by the innkeeper last night? Because McKay was the only person not involved in that vortex of tunneling.
Wait, can I ask a question that goes with this? McKay, did you specifically ask not to be inkept?
Nope.
Ah, interesting, because I was told that you asked not to be inkept.
I mean, I said it didn't make a lot of sense to inkeep someone who was getting information, but whatever.
Yeah, and I knew you were going to be the kill because you were the only person not
Yeah.
involved in a tunnel.
McKay, you asked me not to inkeep you.
I was told you
I didn't
specifically asked not to
specifically
be
ask
inkept.
you not to. I said that it was a weird choice.
Oh, McKay, okay.
Why did we
Ash,
not?
you're my only hope.
So, do we
I know.
legitimately think it's
I don't-
Denny? Because I can nominate him again if we want
Yes.
to take another stab at Denny.
All
Denny.
I
I
know
say
is
go for Mark.
he's not a minion.
I'm fine going for Mark.
I'll nominate Mark.
I'm confirmed from several people that I can't be the minion. The numbers don't work with Johnny's
Well,
numbers.
I'll give you a defense in a second, but let's let Ash lay out the accusation. Ash?
The info I have on Denny, so I've been using my powers the whole time. Denny, based on the time I checked, cannot be a minion. He could still have been turned past the point, so I'm not nominating Denny. Fredo, I do not have any concrete info on. I would love to gain some at some point. I am vibes only thinking it's not Fredo. I'm looking for someone else to nominate. I have nothing on Mark at this point.
We talked about it's not good for town to nominate Eric or Denny if they're the demon that should kill a minion. I've been cleared by Johnny and other people. I thought it was funny that Fredo then immediately nominate one we said not to. My quest is to get nommed and not put on the block, but again, I think this seems like a lift to me.
All right. 4 will tie. 5 to put Mark on the block.
The two dead ropes.
I love how everyone, all of a sudden there's a nice lift.
Hey, you don't need to vote.
It doesn't matter, Montaro.
No, it's
No time.
4 is a tie. Nobody's on the block.
Eric, why did you draw?
Could we kill a dead body?
McKay gets a
Okay,
ghost
that's
vote back.
Mark and
Oh, you're not
No,
alive. You just get a ghost vote back. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I can
Dude,
nominate
tell Mark
Eric.
I'm
I'm
good.
nominating again.
Oh, okay, look at you.
No,
I'll
we're going to
nominate
kill a
Eric.
minion.
Nina nominates Eric. Tell us why.
Apparently, this is my demon, according to Johnny. So
We have to kill somebody.
Eric?
Demon gets double
Yeah,
kills.
so Eric isn't gonna die. The result is the same.
The result's the same. Just let the demon get 2
No,
kills.
no defense, Eric. Just hand up.
Just stand up.
All right. 4 will still tie. It takes 5 to put Eric on the block.
We
Fredo's
already
just
voted
the
on.
demon who got
Again.
lifted off of.
If we want to vote on someone again, we could vote on them again.
So hard.
Mark, your information better be good.
Well, too late now.
7 is enough. Eric is now on the block.
Who is the
Probably
mayor?
impossible to beat.
Who is the mayor? I need to know who the mayor is.
Okay,
I'm
Mark
the
is
mayor.
confirmed. Mark is
Yeah.
confirmed. My
So with
pixie
Johnny's information, Mark is confirmed, which
that
means
right,
Mark
guys?
doesn't have information.
His
Means
xenomancer
Fredo is
quest.
confirmed to be a minion. Why did we lift off Fredo?
I love this.
Bringing this day to a close
How am
I
I
have no
confirmed to be a
idea. I
minion?
want to kill Fredo.
in
Because the
3,
chef-
Because Eric doesn't die, and I'm right.
2,
Eric gets 2 kills.
I was trying to kill somebody. today.
1. Is brought to the center of town, is executed, and does not die. Good night, everyone.
What?
I fucking told you all.
Johnny,
was
I'm not
the most
evil.
amazing DA
I'm not
ever.
evil. I'm not evil.
right
I don't know
now,
how
I
many
cannot
times I have to
believe
tell
you,
you.
Nina.
I'm not evil.
I understand
Yeah.
you're telling me this, Nina, but I do not
Oh,
believe you.
shit.
Johnny,
Alright.
you should believe me because it's the truth.
Why?
Guys,
But-
down and notch.
Calm down. It's not.
Well, town's
isn't it?
self-eating. Yeah.
Good minion ability, Steve.
Good minion ability. I know.
Alrighty, let's see what we get. This is a complete mess. What's going on in this game?
It is.
That's way too many dice.
Whoa, I see a lot of dice on there. Let's re-roll.
Sorry.
That's less dice.
Here we go. 66.
66. Didn't we do
Are you
this one
kidding
already?
me?
One player's MVP ability can be used an additional time today.
I mean, I guess I'm going to pick Mataro again.
Matara again. Yeah, we did 16. Oh, we did 69 last one. This
Wait,
is
actually,
60.
hold on. Sorry.
Yeah,
This is
no
a
worries, no
terrible
worries.
idea. What's Ash's MVP ability again?
Every day she gets a phrase, and then if somebody says it, she learns their alignment.
Can I give Ash 2 phrases today instead?
Sure, let's do it. 2 phrases for Ash, and I'll get your 2 kills while you're here.
I don't know what to do. I guess I can pretend to keep 2 evil players. I don't know.
Fair.
Eric and oh wait, sorry. No, I can't kill Eric. What am I doing? Let's get Ash and Nina.
Ash and Nina, it is. All right. Thanks anyway.
Thank you.
Oh my God, we might get a St. Marcus win. We might get a St. Marcus win. I drunk the demon tomorrow night. The only chance they have is to execute. If they don't execute Fredo tomorrow, no, Denny will be drunk tomorrow night. Let's Pehag Mark into the Serenovus. Hey, Mark.
Wait.
You are now... Yeah, you are now the Serenovus.
I'm not a Serenovus. I did my quest, though, right?
You do. I will give you some information as well, yeah. But I will give you...
Okay. Gee, a Serenovus. Okay, then what would be fun? Let's see. What would be fun? I don't want to pacifist. I want Ash to claim they're the Tinker.
Okay.
So Ash mad as the Tinker.
Ash mad as the Tinker, it is. All right, are you ready for your piece of information, Mark?
Yes.
There is a living St. Marcus in play.
Okay. Cool.
Enjoy.
So then the game's over, right? Unless Denny.
We're going into day 5. Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right. Enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if St. Marcus is alive, I'm giving it to good.
Hello.
Hey, Ash. So you are going to learn good.
You said good?
Good, yes. GOOD, thumbs up, good. Fortunately, your power only works when you're alive.
Okay.
But
so
yeah, you're getting a new phrase.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't. Would you have given me the information if I was dead? I feel
I would give you when they said it, but I wouldn't let you get a new phrase. Is how I would roll that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. What's a good phrase? Phrase. Well, I'll tell you this: a Serenovus has chosen to make you mad that you are the Tinker.
That's not my. That's
not your phrase. That's actually what happened. The Serenovus has chosen to make you mad that you are the Tinker, and
oh no.
Your phrase is going to be "You're not the Tinker."
That's fine. I assumed the "you" would be literally like someone would have to say literally, "You are not the Tinker," not Ash is not the Tinker, correct?
I'll accept Ash is not the Tinker, but I'll just make your phrase "not the Tinker."
Okay, that works.
Perfect. All right.
Wait, that's going to...
Thanks, Ash.
Thank you for managing to give a phrase that might be said unironic.
Yeah.
That might be the first one I managed to get someone to say without me prompting them.
Definitely. I think it might actually happen.
I'm scared. I'm also really scared of failing at my job of being mad. Oh no, I hate madness. Oh,
well,
no.
There's a lot of pressure, so do good, I hope.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Ash. So Ash is getting a second use of her ability while dead because Denny Boy picked Ash to get a second MVP ability. So she doesn't get a second phrase because she's dead, but she does get a second use of her ability even though she's dead. So she gets a phrase specifically because Denny Boy is granting her a dead phrase. Shit, yeah, that's everything. All right, let's see if Evil can pick up what's going down. Let's wake him up.
Could just straight up have a DA.
Good morning, players.
There's no poisoner.
But not for Ninja Nina or Ash, who both died in the night.
Then who did you protect, Denny?
I protected Ninja Nita and Ash.
Okay.
Yeah, we killed Denny.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, just keep in mind that if there is a DA in play, we've already lost, right? The DA protects themselves today.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
and if there's a DA in play, then they also protect the demon. Like it doesn't,
Well,
if there is a minion, if there is a minion alive, if there's a minion alive, we lose.
Yeah,
Eric,
so both minions are dead.
You pinged me yesterday.
They're not really considering the drunkenness.
Demon would have killed a minion in the night.
If we sleep,
I
they
don't
get
know why they would.
There's been a couple of times where I haven't been entirely sure, but
there's
yeah,
not
no,
no
you
dead alive.
definitely said it.
Wait, what?
You definitely said it, and you are good.
Okay.
I received good.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait, I said like, okay, good. Well,
Yo,
yeah,
you
well,
did
now
it.
you know my role and
Congratulations. I am proud.
Denny Boy's setting up that they have to execute
I'm
Eric
not
again in
sure
case he's the
if
DA who
they
self-protected,
tell that? I don't know.
which he thinks will win him the game, but it
I
won't.
think if you get on the block,
Which
I'm
is an
gonna send
epic
the heck
ending
out
to
of
this
you
whole
if I
thing.
need to. Not necessarily.
Mark has the info
not
that they need.
necessarily because
different.
Yes.
We have not had a chance to chat this game. This has been rather chaotic,
No.
hasn't it?
Just a bit, yeah.
Trying
to,
yeah,
calm down a bit.
I think we all are. The blood is pumping.
People are getting hyped, but it is the end of a year-long campaign. It's like the
clock
final
3.
battle in a D&D campaign, right?
I'm having trouble with currently. It could still be real. I'm kind of inclined to want Fredo dead today, but if people want me dead, I don't know what to do about that then.
This is a challenging one. So
I still think we have to kill Fredo.
at this point, I'd rather kill into Eric or Denny, but I think Denny's the demon.
And why
I think Eric would have been protected, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They got 2 kills last night. I think it doesn't. I think if Eric was the DA who protected himself yesterday, I think Eric is the kill. What was Jeffy's wording? Was only 1 or at least 1?
I don't know.
Of Nina Fredo, because Nina did save and lift off of Fredo.
This is very intense.
Then why does Nina die in the night there along with
I
that?
have no idea. I can't imagine.
Evil only wins by executing Fredo here. They just don't know it. Mark and Denny Boy have not talked. Holy crap. Town doesn't want to execute Fredo. They're going to double tap Eric. It's crazy. Crazy ending.
Potential option.
I wouldn't count on Steve drunking the demon.
I
got an epic finale written no matter who wins and who loses.
It just sucks because I would love to go for the mayor win.
I am the mayor, and I actually got my quit.
I believe.
Hey, Town.
Mark, I believe.
Oh,
I am the mayor. I am the mayor. Number 1. Number 2. I completed my question today. I did not get executed, so I learned there's a Serenovus in play.
Still, that means it's still.
That means Eric has to be the demon.
In play.
So my vote did it.
Mark's evil.
Aye.
There's never been a Serenovus in play.
Mark can't be evil unless I am
Watch Ash over there.
or drunk.
No,
That's the only way Mark can be
my
evil.
information says there's a summoner in play. That would mean the only minion is a Serenovus, and Eric survived execution, and there's no pacifist claim. So if Eric survived execution without a pacifist claim, then Eric would have to
Eric's
be
just a
precisely
demon.
the demon.
Yeah,
Right.
except
Yeah,
for my
Eric
minion
is the
to be
demon.
alive,
Should have
so you're
lost.
wasting your time.
Yeah,
If I was
in
the
the world that Eric is just a demon and didn't die because we have a minion in play, there's literally not a mechanism for good to win.
Right.
That means if we kill the minion, then
I'm the mayor.
demon kills.
If Danny, if
Can
Danny
I finish
protects
my
me,
sentence before I'm interrupted,
yes.
Mark? No?
Sorry.
Okay, never mind.
No, go ahead.
Fine.
Sorry.
You're,
Go ahead.
You're, the point
I said sorry.
being
Go ahead.
That's not correct. There is still a method for good to win, and it is
How?
a mayor win. A mayor win
Yes.
specifically.
Okay, so in that world, that we have a mayor win, which we cannot, again, mechanically have possible, because if we do not kill today and we sleep,
Well, 2 in the
the
night.
demon gets 2 kills, which means there's 2 kills, which means mechanically there's not humanly possible for good to win.
Unless Steve
Unless they drunk the demon to give us a chance for a mayor win.
Okay.
All right, there's a bunch of hands that have been up. I'm going to call on the people. I'm going to count on the people with their hands up. We'll start with Nina.
Go around to somebody else. I forgot what I was going to say.
Ash?
I'm still trying to think. Sorry, come back to me.
Tara?
All right, this is my world. I told this to Jeffy. I think Eric is being framed. I think that on day 2 or 3, whatever day that was, Denny approached me and said, "Hey, my random number generator gave you the ability to, use your special power to make a login," and I did it. I can't remember if it was day 2 or 3. I think on night 3 or 4, I think that my world is Denny's ability was able to create a DA. I think Mark was the original summoner who became the DA, protected Eric to frame Eric, of course. I don't know why an innkeeper is not dead. I think the game's over. I don't think the game could be won. So I think the evil team is just Denny, Mark, and Neutral Steve. That's the Chef 1. I think Johnny Ace is the Hermit. That's my world. I could be totally wrong, but that just fits with what I think it is. But I from what I can understand from the math, I think good is cooked here either way.
Danny boy?
If that's the world, then great. I won the game. Certainly not, though. It seems like the most likely outcomes right now, if we don't think Eric is the devil's advocate, because if Eric is the devil's advocate, then the game is over. Hold on, Mark.
Okay.
One of me or Eric is the demon, and one of Mark and Fredo is a minion. Probably that means we have an evil dead. So maybe we shoot for a minion today, whether that's Mark or Fredo. I'll leave that for you and hope that the demon is drunk. Just hope that Steve drunks the demon tonight.
Mathlade.
I think in most worlds here, we should kill Fredo, because if Eric's the demon, we don't kill Eric. If Denny Boy's the demon, we don't kill Denny. The only way I see good having a chance at winning this game is if we have a mayor. At this point, this is Final 4, and Fredo still hasn't claimed anything. That screams Minion to me. I think we should kill Fredo today. I really implore you that that's the world we should clear.
Nina, coming back to you.
Fredo did claim to me, so he has not completely not claimed to anyone. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, if Eric is the DA who protected himself yesterday and is protecting the demon, I think the best shot that we have, if Evil Steve decides to let them be drunk tonight, we kill Eric again. Do that with that as you will. I know that Johnny's gonna think that makes me the minion still, but I'm dead.
I'd rather kill Fredo. Yeah, I'd rather kill Fredo. My world is we can go for a mayor win, but we have to kill Fredo.
I wouldn't do that.
Ash?
Hi. I'm going to start with my powers related things. So the people that have said my phrases in order have been Mataro, Denny, McKay, and Fredo. In that order. So I've gotten goods on all of them, which means both Mataro and Denny cannot be starting minions because I got good at them at the start. And McKay and Fredo were both checked after summoning. So unless one of them's been Mez-turned, which doesn't really matter per se, they are both good. Okay?
And you're the chef who got a 1?
No, I am not. I did not think this was going to be a problem.
What up, Dwight? Thanks for the raid.
I am the
We're at the end of our
I didn't really
finale.
care that Math claimed it because Math was dead at the time that happened. I am the Tinker.
All right, this day has gone on very long. I'm going to push for nominations or ending the day.
Nina, the DA wouldn't protect the demon because they don't have to if the DA is alive. They don't have to.
which is my point. I think Eric is the
Yeah.
DA who protected himself.
I'll nominate Eric.
Mark nominates Eric. Lay it out for us.
I think this is our only world to win. I mean, you guys aren't going to go for a mayor win. So if Eric is,
It's a super powerful demon.
but no, I have to hope that the Minion's dead and Eric's just a demon.
Eric, your defense?
Everyone,
I should die.
No, we
Two's-
should sleep.
I should
2
die.
is the number.
I think there is a mechanism for good to win, but I think we have to sleep. I think we kill no one.
Okay.
I hate that.
Yeah,
Might
that's
be
what I've been
the
saying
option.
since the beginning of the
that's
day.
fine.
1 is not enough.
Fine with me.
Eric.
Um,
Say.
I have something really important to say just for Mataro. Here is my Pinterest quote of the day. I am immune to cringe.
Is there such a thing?
Thank you.
That one makes all my Gen Z coworkers want to cry.
Final call.
I agree with
the only
Matt. We
way-
should kill Fredo.
I think the only way we win is if we kill Fredo.
Do we go to sleep?
And I have
We
Fredo
cannot-
as good.
Danny
I
boy.
don't agree.
we cannot.
If we
Please.
sleep,
The
then
If there's a
the
minion
demon.
alive, and
Hold
we
on.
don't kill them.
Hold on,
it's
Johnny.
okay. Sorry.
If we sleep, the demon either gets 2 kills and the game is over, probably not. So Steve will probably drunk the demon. So the demon gets no kills tonight, and we're still at 4.
3 kills.
Right, we're
Then-
still at 4, and then what? Then we sleep again, and
Like-
then we're at final 3 with a minion and a demon alive, and we can't win.
Johnny,
Yeah.
there's a mechanism. Trust. I promise. I think you are good. I think you're drunk.
I know.
I
know
don't
what you're
trust
talking
the
about.
mechanics. I think we should.
we have to
We'll
nom,
tell you tomorrow,
we have to
Matt.
nom or we lose.
Final call.
Okay, just call me tomorrow.
Wait,
I promise I will.
I'm fine if I'm the drunk or the
There's
Hermit, I'm
another
fine with that.
possibility.
I think.
need to-
Wait.
I can build one.
I just don't
one
have enough
mechanic.
information
We
showing
have
that.
to kill someone or we
Danny
lose,
boy?
right?
Oh,
think we're all
Mark,
right,
I
Mark.
don't think so.
I
Mark,
think we're all right, Mark.
No,
I don't think so.
I'll wait for
this
McKay
is,
to reconnect.
Pray that the demon is drunk, essentially.
Yeah, then we
Like, if the
kill. So
demon
we
is
go
drunk
wake up on
tonight, we
3.
lose.
So we wake up on 3, right? If
Yeah,
we
that's
kill
great.
the
No,
demon's
we'd
drunk,
wake up
we wake
on
up on
4.
3.
Is that how the demon works?
If the
We
demon's
still wake
drunk.
up on 4. If the demon is drunk, they do not
Okay.
kill.
Was that everyone or just me?
Just you, McKay. I was waiting for you to come back. Final
We're
call.
still gonna wake up
Bringing
with the same people.
Maybe
this
possibly.
day
Duffy, what should I do?
to a close.
It's fine, Eric.
Wait.
Don't nom.
You got it.
In 3, 2, 1. Nobody is executed. Nobody dies. Good night, everyone.
Okay, we're leaving up to
So we're
story.
going to wake up with the same.
All right. We have 2 choices here. We let evil kill and let evil win, or we let St. Marcus win go off. I think we haven't drunk the demon all game. I think that demons had all of the. No, I don't want to give Mark the poisoner. He'll know who it is and it's over. Evil had the chance. We gave evil the tools. And having a St. Marcus win for all the shit Fredo was given, I kind of feel bad for evil. I do. But they had the information. They just missed Fredo. I think Fredo played this as well as you could expect. And that's what we're going to do. But
Aren't you just saying that Eric was protected by a DA?
Wait, Fredo's the Sarah
If
Novus,
that's
and
true,
no one
then
has been
Fredo
Sarah
can't be the Sarah Novus.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out why Ash dies at night being evil. Like, either Ash is
I
Sarah
don't
Novus
think
now
it's
because I am the
hey, Eric,
Whoa.
you
What
are now
about
the
it?
fortune teller.
I am now the fortune teller. Before or after I act?
Before or after what?
Do I act tonight? Or
Yes,
do I
you get to make a pick. Go ahead and make a pick.
Oh, Jesus. We've got 4 of us. I'm going to pick Mark and Jeffy.
All right, you pick Mark and Jeffy, and you learn that no, neither of them are the demon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, the game's now over. I don't think there's any point in putting it off. So for those of you who aren't clear what's happening, St. Marcus, if we get to day 6 and St. Marcus is in play, they win. We told the evil minion that there was one in play. They knew this was the case. They failed to execute him. They failed to kill him. We haven't drunk the demon at all this game. And for that reason... All right, Denny boy. We gotta do your trusty random number generator.
I don't know how much this matters. It sure seems like you choose who wins the game.
I mean, we're kind of 93.
How are we getting so many repeats?
We'll run a poll question after the choice. Denny boy, you have a poll question in mind?
Let's see here.
Imagine though, if you rolled 100 and then double ones to kill like a bunch of people. Oh, just imagine.
Maybe I played that last day wrong. Mark was like, we got to kill Fredo, the St. Marcus, which, maybe he was right and I should have voted. But then I feel like Mark gets killed and then I'm drunk and then you choose who wins anyway. So I don't know.
Fair.
Okay. A poll question. What is your favorite color? Red, blue, yellow, and green. Because I don't think anything else matters.
We'll run the poll. What is your favorite color? Red, blue, yellow, green. And I'll run this and then I'll just announce the results of the poll like after we find out what happens tomorrow.
I'm sorry I did not come up with something more creative.
That's good talk. We didn't expect it to happen twice.
I did not expect that. All right. Well, Steve, we'll see if evil wins are good wins, and no matter what, it's been fun. So
yeah, thanks anyway.
Thank you for all the good times.
Yeah, I mean, town's gotten pretty heated at the end of this. I think we need to end it one way or another.
Yes, indeed. Thanks.
All right, thanks. We are definitely giving the St. Marcus one. Just for posterity's sake, I need your 2 picks.
I would like to kill Fredo and Eric, please.
Perfect. Thank you.
St. Marcus, die.
Thanks. All right. Game's over. Let's oh. I forgot, chat's right. You get a 3rd pick. Right? The number went up to 3?
Sure, yeah. Fredo, Eric, and Mark.
Okay. I don't know. I just thought it would come. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks.
Good morning, players. There was no deaths in the night.
Well done, Fredo.
And it's
okay.
Day 6.
The game
You did it, Fredo!
is now.
Fredo!
Please tell me.
St. Marcus, Mataro.
Tell me it's
St.
Day
Marcus.
6 and it's St. Marcus. Please tell me St. Marcus.
Fredo's got to be Father Fredo, St. Marcus.
Are you gonna extend this out, Steve? You could do
Yeah.
it one by one if you really want to.
Yeah, Fredo, I love you.
Fredo!
Oh my god.
I would like to give my congratulations to Fredo, the St. Marcus, who is alive on day 6 somehow. Which did indeed game.
I saved your butt.
I think Evil was right. Evil was right in that essentially I kind of got to pick who wins this game between the choices. We kind of made up our minds like a day or 2 ago as we kind of saw this end game approaching.
I thought you made the right choice, Steve.
Thank you. And which speaking of Denny Boy is Sekhmet, your demon, also was not the starting version of that because he was the starting innkeeper summoned by Mark, who is the current Serenovis.
Oh god.
Mataro,
Was
your
not
world
the
is
starting
100%.
Serenovis. Mark was actually the starting summoner. But this game started really, really bad for Evil because you executed neutral Steve your Mazephiles on day 1, which would have swung this game wildly. But after
I
that, we
couldn't
sort
get
of.
anybody to say amulet. Come on, guys.
Yeah, nobody said amulet. Nobody said amulet. You also didn't survive long enough for it to happen.
Oh, I saw you.
I would have taken a
You
mess
said,
word.
Steve, had you given me a mess word, had you said, say this word, I
Yeah,
would
if you
have
had given me
said
a
it.
mess
I'd be
word.
like, hi, I'm the Inquisitor.
Me too.
Go for it. Your conversation with me was so fucking.
Let me try to get through the rest of this Grimoire. We got so much to decompress here. Denny Boy did roll that the storyteller gets an off script minion ability. I gave myself the pit hag ability, and then I turned Mark into the DA for 1 day. And then I turned Mark into the Sarah Novus, who chose Ash, your chef, to be mad that she was the Tinker for 1 day, which is what was going on yesterday. Last night, I used the Pit Hag ability to turn Eric, your artist, into the Fortune Teller, who got a no between Mark and Fredo. Oh, sorry, Mark and Jeffy. Neither one of them was the demon. That was just a signal that there were some shenanigans going on there at the end. Mathblade was indeed the Tinker who was given the quest to be mad as the village idiot, which allowed us to... When the summoner fell on Mark, I'll tell you, I was really worried that he was going to get executed pretty early, which is why we did the Tinker optional quest to kind of cover the summoner, and so to give Mark the quest to be nominated and not put on the block. That was actually his true quest. We were just trying to do anything we could to try to help Mark survive to that night 3. We did have McKay, your drunk village idiot, and Ninja Nina, your sober village idiot. The only night Nina got bad information was the night that you were inkept by Denny Boy, who was indeed the innkeeper at the time, and picked both the village idiots, and you were drunk that night.
Johnny the drunk.
Neutral Steve that night.
Yeah, that was when you got the good. Motaro was indeed your mutant. Johnny Ace is not.
Yeah,
just the drunk. Just the drunk. You got a pixie mare, which was not true, and you also got a Clockmaker 3 when it was in actuality a Clockmaker 2. It was kind of a Clockmaker 3. It was a diet Clockmaker 3 from Neutral Steve to Denny Boy. And that leaves Jeffy, our Inquisitor, who was the first kill and also correctly predicted her own death and was given a very strong reward, which is that one of your neighbors is evil. Happened to be the demon, but I thought it was pretty strong. So let me read this ending real quick, the story wise, because we got a good win.
Yeah, let's do it.
As Sekhmet is struck down, a vicious hiss is heard escaping her mouth. She begins to double over in pain, dry heaving as she works something out of her chest. And just like that, she coughs the sun back into the sky. The warmth and light, a welcome return. Your eyes struggle to adjust to the light, and you watch as Sekhmet shrivels up from an oversized cat into a tiny kitten. She turns and flees into the Clocktower, still standing in the center of town, and many of you give chase. But you watch in both horror and amazement as the tower begins to rumble and implode upon itself. A fissure grows from beneath the center, and you all flee to safety as a large crack opens up and swallows the Clocktower, sending her back to hell. It closes up as quickly as it opened, leaving a small hill in the center of town. Around the region, every place the demon walked with its minions, Fisher reclaims them. It's not long before the armies, co-opted against their will, fight back against the few that remain, reclaiming the land once and for all. Congratulations, Ravenswood Bluff. You have done it! The fate of Ravenswood Bluff has been sealed. You are safe. And you can all return to your lives living happily ever after with the St. Marcus win.
Wait, Dave, can I say one thing? It's kind of poetic. And so in game 1, I don't remember, Fredo was in the final 3 as a monk and got executed, and we lost with the monk in the very first game. Mm-hmm. So I thought it's very apropos that in the last game, he becomes St. Marcus and wins.
Absolutely.
Poetic. I hadn't used the demons. Sorry, what's that?
Go ahead.
I just want to say, I know when we started this, you thanked all of us and all of chat, which is great, and I agree with all of it, but I just want to thank you. The amount of work that you put into this, between the amazing story that you also had to, figure out as it's going along, depending on how the games go, the powers for each MVP, and new characters that are completely homebrew. You did so much work into making this a ton of fun, and I know every game I played in, I had just a ridiculous amount of fun. So thank you so much. I'm sure that goes for everyone here. You were awesome, man. So thank you.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much. It was definitely a labor of love. So a lot of the creative juices came from you guys and our viewers and our subscribers. So everyone deserves it. But thank you so much. And yes, it was a poetic finish for sure.
It's not dark enough, Matt played.
Yeah, I mean, I know it got. I was trying to tell chat. It's almost like you're at the end of a really long Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and everyone's really like on edge for that final boss battle, and people really wanted to go their way. There were a lot of emotions flying in that last one. Like if you guys would have executed Fredo yesterday, then the game, I would not have drunk the demon. The game would have just been over at that point. If you I mean, it was scary, right? Like if you execute, that's also probably going to be a win for good. The only thing you couldn't do was execute. I mean, evil kind of put it in your hands. You guys had to execute Fredo yesterday, I think. And Mark had the information.
I nommed him. I did nom
him, but
it was my fault. I was worried it would put too much sauce on me, and that should be the last thing that I should be concerned about at that time. So
Fredo did a really good job, just kind of being one of the last townsfolk you left alive, right? Like, what are the chances? You just kept dodging the kills.
To be honest, we had to execute Fredo, or Denny had to know that Fredo was the kill. And we didn't have the information. I understand why Denny went with the Nina Ash pairing, but if either of those had been Fredo, we would have had that one extra day, and evil would have earned a win. I think in that case, if we don't,
I was so confident that everyone thought Fredo was evil, or at least it had some degree. You can think that he was good, and that's fine. But at that time, I can only use my best information that I have. So.
Yep.
I want to thank Ash and Nina. Oh my God! Day one, I told Ash, and I'm like, I'm not telling anybody else. And then Nina was like, I saved your ass, and I was like, okay, dude, fine, I'll tell you what I am. Everything's going on.
You had to use your loophole ability.
I was told early, and I believed it.
My legal loophole worked.
The one time
Hey, we talked about this in pregame too.
What up, Eric?
I would like everybody in here to go watch the VOD on what goes on with this, because so Eric and I are messaging night 2 when I get to pick what happens, and the conversation that I have with Steve is super fucking sus. Like completely. Yay, I'm the preacher. Woohoo! What'd you start with? So we know. Oh,
I forgot.
I don't know. I was like, I even mentioned it to Denny. I was like, Denny, we had tokens for so long. It took forever. How do you not see your token and not know what your token is? Even if Steve goes first, we had our tokens for like 5 minutes. You don't know what your starting token is? So I was like, yeah, I will die on this hill. Steve is evil. Steve just did it. Like, it's fine.
Every day.
I get messages in the night, and Eric says, hi, I've heard of Chef 1. I'm the artist. Haven't told anybody else. I've used my artist ability. Here's my question. I said, hi, I'm the Inquisitor. I'd love to roll swap. And Eric's like, I've told too many people, can't roll swap. And the VOD goes, I will not die. I will not get away from this. Steve is evil.
I'll run an MVP poll for the whole campaign on the Discord, so you guys can all vote.
I would love to check Mark tonight, but I'm not going to play on the meta. So let me figure out if I can figure out what my neighbors are. I want to dig into the village idiots as well. You know what? Fine, let's go for Denny. Like I mean,
it's probably Fredo, right? It's probably Fredo.
It'd have been a totally different game.
I almost summoned you, Jeffy. I was thinking between. I think it was between McKay, Jeffy, and Denny. I was trying to decide who to summon.
Yeah,
Eric, you had your hand up
because I died, and then I got some really good information.
Who was on the block when I lifted with that last second vote?
Fredo.
Oops.
Me.
Fredo.
Days.
And Denny, keeping Fredo alive made sense. Like, multiple people were pushing on Fredo like multiple days in a row. I wouldn't have killed Fredo either.
All right, Denny boy, you did roll another poll last night. I think it's very important that you know that chat's favorite color is blue.
That's expected. Hooray!
Yep.
Yeah, that is the most common favorite color.
Also, shout outs to Rymans, who just gifted 10 community subs right at the end of this game. Thank you, Raymond. That's awesome. And Avienda, who also resubscribed with Prime for 6 months, and Rock and Roll, who also gifted like 10 to 11, 12 subs tonight. That's pretty awesome. To be fair, Chet was upset you didn't give purple as an option, but you know they were happy with blue.
Or
I did complete my question. I did learn the St. Marcus was in play. I just said there's a Serenovus in play, which is also true. So
it was also true. Yeah. What up, Nina? Send us home.
First of all, I love purple because yes, purple. And I want to say that I love getting to work with this community, and I love getting to edit these videos. If you want to watch the whole thing all back, we will eventually have all of them up there. Working on a couple more this week. Please watch our YouTube and support us that way as well. It does help.
It absolutely helps. Go thumbs up the videos. Go comment on them. Give everyone. Don't spoil the ending for the people on the old VODs. But yeah, definitely do that. Mathlet, is that a sign letting people know that there's Costco pings tonight?
It's going to be awesome pings because I can't take over Mataro's brand. I just wanted to let Mataro know that he was right, because he told me this exact world on like day 3, I think, maybe day 4. I don't remember which, but yeah, Mataro called out the exact world, and like he was right, and I figured he deserved props for that.
Got it. Awesome. Good job, Mataro.
I like your suggestion.
I will forgive you if Eric gets up and makes it clap.
Twerk, Eric.
All right, we're gonna run some games on our server. If you aren't aware, we do run a Discord server where we run games. You can go to join.thegrim.gg to get in on the action. We're gonna be running some awesome pings event. Mathlead will be running some fun games right now. I know this game was long. This was like an entire stream game's worth, but there's a lot going on. So thanks for hanging in there. This was the end of Legacy, the end of a year-long campaign, and just a labor of love and a nice fun thing. So yeah, next week is going to be basically Christmas week, so we're going to be playing some fun holiday stuff next week. So regular streams for the rest of the year. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for all for being a part of this. Everyone, please stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you guys next time. Good night, everyone.
Great job, Steve, and pump us up on Twitch.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Have some awesome